right now.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't,
That's all right.
Yeah, don't talk about bombing the. No, I'm just kidding.
Islamabad.
It's not that you can't talk about stuff. We just have to be careful how we say it. But if you guys
No,
want
no.
to speak freely, I can jump out of the Discord. But
Nah. It's good.
No, it's all good. I just want to be respectful for your show, and I didn't know if you. I think I might have gotten a what do you call it? The Jesus Christ, the
a strike?
no, not a strike. No, what the hell's wrong with me? It's the when you get the notification. I didn't know. I don't know if I got a notification because I'm in here.
Oh, that's fine.
I might have, and I don't even know. So, are you doing the video game thing, or are you doing just a general talk?
I was just gonna stream and chat with people. I was gonna watch some videos until anybody jumped in the Discord, but you guys were already in here, so.
Right on.
But yeah. Now all the conversation ended.
We're afraid of you.
Steven, what's your stance on Kratom?
Oh no.
On what? On Crowder?
No, he said Kratom. Kratom.
Kratom.
Sorry.
No, my stance is okay. I don't want to get into it too much, but
I'm just kidding,
I think
bro.
it's a good thing for any man that wants to get off, or man or woman, whatever, get off opiates.
Mm-hmm.
It does help.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So I don't. If that's yeah. Because I used methadone to get off of opiates, and a lot of people. I remember when I was on the methadone and I had quit doing the heroin. People who had quit heroin were like talking trash about me. They'd be like, "Oh, you're using that methadone. No, that doesn't count as sober." And blah blah blah.
Yeah, they want to make it seem like it's worse than even heroin. No, methadone helps, but I will say this: like methadone, when I tried it, personally, it was better than any opiate I've ever tried, and that was just because I didn't do it the right way. I took the pill form back in the day when they were prescribing it for people who took it for pain.
Yeah,
I took that, and I was like flying high, man, like big time.
But it's not just the fact that it's the methadone; it's that you have to go into this. You have to go into a government bill. I don't like going into doctor's office. I don't like
Right. Yeah, you have to get up at 6 or 5 or 6
wake
o'clock
up
in the
early
morning.
in the morning. You got to go down to the place. You got to wait in line, and then they give you this little cup with 2 drops of liquid in it and some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, what if you drop? I don't know if this ever happened to you. Did you ever drop your little cup and you're like, "Can I get another one?" Or like, "No, that was your cup. You fucked up."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I would never do that. No,
yeah,
I wasn't dropping that damn cup.
Yeah, licking the pavement.
Oh yeah, I would clean it out with the Kool-Aid like 3 times to make sure I got every.
Right. No, that's good. I mean, from what I can tell from your journey, man, you did the right thing, and props to you for sure, 100%.
Well, my only point is, I don't. Now that I'm off that, I don't need to go do kratom.
Right. No. I respect that. I did my fair share of opiates, but like I was lucky. Like I never got an addiction, but I never put a needle in my arm with it. The one time I did that was I basically died from it, and had to go to court, and they said it was like some woman was like who I was with, and she was like, "Oh, you or basically she was like, it's called the Good Samaritan Act or law or whatever, and I didn't
Where
have
like
to,
if you drop somebody off, you don't get charged or something.
Yeah,
like that.
she had yeah, exactly. It was like there was needles left there. I had a syringe charge or something, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in trouble. What the hell? But and I had a public defender, and she didn't show up several times in a row. And then I went there one day, and just like, yeah, we're gonna throw this out. And even the cop walked up to me. He's like, yeah, we're throwing this out. And then I was still scared. But when the judge said, oh, yeah, we're done, Steven, you're good. I was like, still like, what do I need to pay anything, like a fine or whatever? I was like, you're like, no, you're good. You can go walk away. And I was like, I was so like happy. I was like, I was skipping home almost. Like, I was just like so stoked. But it just made me go like, okay, from now here on out, no more needle bullshit, you know. And now I'm grateful that I even had that mindset because with all the mess that's in these drugs these days, it's so stupid. Like I don't want to partake. But going back to the kratom thing, for me, it helps um me from not wanting to indulge in like alcohol as often, even though I'm not out of the woods with that. But I don't mess with any other drugs. I wake up and I take a spoon. I don't go crazy with it. I don't take several grams of it. I take like a spoonful of kratom and then I'm done for the day. And that's not like a that's not me being like, look at me, I'm doing, you know. But I don't like, I do so little, I think anyway, that like, if when it time comes when I'm done, I'm not really worried about withdrawal. I don't think, because I went
No,
weeks without it.
I don't think you're gonna withdraw all that stuff.
Yeah. So there is some good parts about it, but I'm trying to think. What's the drug, Josh? That that's the Narcan, right? And I
Yeah.
think when you were live one day, I said Narcan, or what's the actual drug name for Narcan? I can't think of it. Um, the actual like main name for it, but they were saying that I mean, I was saying that it's an opiate in itself, and you're like, no, it's not an opiate. You're like, I'm not going to be take you don't yeah, because you don't take it to get high. It's an antagonist. So Narcan actually still is an opiate, but it just saturates the opiate centers so predominantly that it blocks everything. So it's still an opiate, but it doesn't get you high.
But it's a blocker. Like that's what Suboxone and
Suboxone.
But that Suboxone is not an opiate.
Yes, it is. It is.
I don't think so.
No, it is. It is. It is. It's just. I mean, I've done the research.
An opiate blocker is not an opiate.
No, it is. It is. It's an antagonist versus agonist. An antagonist is very strong. An antagonist opiate.
Yeah, they block your receptors.
Yeah. So So it actually. And we don't need to go into all this, but no, it's true. It's just the antagonists generally are a lot stronger, in which it blocks. Like buprenorphine or Suboxone or Subutex. Actually, it saturates the opiate center so much that like nothing can get through. I mean, even though some heroin addicts, be clever as they are, they will try to get through, but like they're not having as much fun as they would, over time. But no, it's still considered an opiate. Suboxone is an opiate, and Narcan's an opiate, but it's just that it's an antagonist versus agonist.
Where did you hear that an antagonist is the same? An opiate antagonist is the same as an opiate?
Because it's an opiate antagonist versus opiate agonist. Just look it up, man.
I know, I'm looking. That's what I'm trying to find.
It should be right there.
Saying that.
Look up Subutex in general, and it'll tell you that it's an opiate antagonist.
I looked up, is naloxone an opiate? And it said, no, it is an opiate antagonist. And then I said, is an opiate antagonist an opiate?
Yeah, an opiate antagonist, sure.
And it says an antagonist is a drug that blocks opioids by attaching to the opioid receptor.
I don't think sorry. I don't think it's going to say no, but I don't think it's going to say no, it's not. It's going to say it's an opiate antagonist. It's an opiate antagonist.
Right.
So the opiate
the opposite.
In there.
It's the opposite of an opiate. Like a bulletproof vest isn't a bullet.
Yeah, but see, no, you're getting away from yourself. No, it's still definitely it's still part of the opiate family, but it's an opiate antagonist. Excuse me, antagonist.
So wouldn't it counter opiates? Not be
That's what it does. Exactly. It fills in the places. It fills in so the graphic. An opiate receptor looks like a little hole.
And you can say blocker, but it's not a block. It is a blocker,
Right.
obviously, but
It fills in those receptors so that the opiates can't get in there.
it's
So even
considered
if
an
you tried
opiate.
to get high after you did,
Even Imodium AD, the diarrhea medicine, is an opiate.
Have you done it?
Imodium AD is an opiate.
Yeah, Imodium is an opiate. Yeah, but there's a lot of opiates in your stomach, or opiate receptors in your stomach, and that's why Imodium works as because like like when you're on opiates, you don't shit as much, and it causes you to get constipated. It's because Imodium works as a anti-diarrheal. So just look it up, you'll find it.
That's what I'm trying to do. I found. Seems like it's saying what you're saying. Yeah, this says opioids can be many things: agonists, antagonists, partial antagonists, and a mix of those. An agonist is a chemical that binds to a receptor and activates the receptor to produce a response. You'll know them better as fentanyl, heroin, morphine, oxycodone. An antagonist is something different. Yeah, this isn't. I don't know. I don't know. I never heard. You're the first person that I've ever heard say that that an antagonist is still an opiate or an opioid. I don't know. Did the Discord cut out? Check. My Discord cut out.
That's just
So
that's
what? You can
that's
get high
a
off
cry
that
for
number.
help, in my opinion. You don't want to do that mess.
Good now?
But all these things are opiates.
Yeah.
When people think of the word opiate, they think, oh, automatically you're getting high, but no, it's not. It's not that. It's just a school of, or it's just a
Yeah, you could be. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because if you do a Subutex and you've never done an opiate, you get high as a cop.
right. That's like my buddy. He calls it fake heroin.
But I've never heard in all my. I've had to go to like treatment and classes and counseling, and I was in a boot camp when I was a kid, and I had to do rehabs and all this stuff my entire life. I've never heard anybody say that an antagonist is also an opiate. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No. Well, if you look at it, it says opiate antagonist versus opiate agonist. So they're just different sides of the coin. You know. It's just, I mean, I've done this research for so long, man, and it's not. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not a know-it-all type. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong or whatever, but if you just look at the research, it's obvious. It's chemistry.
Okay. Well, it's right in front of me. But if an opioid goes into an opioid receptor, you get high. The point of an opioid antagonist is it blocks your receptors so the opiates can't get in there.
It's still an opiate versus opioid antagonist versus an opiate agonist. I mean, I don't know. We're talking. It's getting to be semantic wise because, like these are just words. So it's simply that one's one thing and one's another. So.
Well, now that we settled that,
I don't know.
what's next? I want to talk about Steven. I want to know what your stance. What? Tell me. Say.
It's about the Jews, right? The Jews antagonist.
Steven, what is your stance on building a big, beautiful wall?
It won't help, but why not make a nice wall?
You don't think so?
Like Great Wall of China would be nice, but it won't help because they're still going to let people through. The American government will let people through anyway.
Not nearly as many as an open border.
Right, of course, but I mean, we're allowing them to come through anyway in droves.
Well, but what if we had a wall and we didn't let them through?
Right. Well, first of all, we shouldn't have let them through, and then let's build a big, beautiful wall. I'm all for it. Bigger than the Great Wall of China, but if there's a way to force them to come through the front door, then I'm stoked on that. You know, I mean, because if you look at it like any person, like let's think of people from Africa, like Senegal or Gambia, they come through, they don't like African American people because they think like they're lazy and stuff like that. So they come through, they become doctors, lawyers, whatever. I mean, to name just simple professions, but I mean, they come through and they kick ass. So, and they look at the African Americans like, what's wrong with them? And they should look at it that way because, it seems obvious that you work hard for where you go. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm stupid.
Well, the thing about me is I always lock my front door, so fuck the front door
Yeah,
too.
well, you're in Cali, so you should lock your door.
Yeah.
Man, I was watching those Ring doorbell cameras. Weirdest footage from Ring doorbell cameras the other day.
Yeah, I've seen that. That shit's creepy.
People coming up with masks and like knocking on you got to keep your doors locked in some places. In all places, because nowadays, even in the places you think you're safe, you leave your door unlocked, like Iowa or Idaho or something, you're going to have a serial killer come in.
Hey, but Josh, like, do you think what I'm saying is nonsense, or do you think like?
No, I mean, I agree with everything you're saying. Like the points you're making, it's just little small things that I don't.
No, and I'm not going to glamorize any of those aspects. I'm just trying to simply say that it's actual facts. Like it is an agonist versus antagonist an antagonist doesn't take away from the fact that it's not it's still an opiate, because there's plenty of opiate antagonists that are still using medications. There's like the Kepa agonist. There's like all the stupid Greek things like I can't name them offhand, but there's so many different there's a lot of different versions of such, I suppose. Without I'm not the most educated on this, but I've being a stupid addict for so long, I've researched so much.
Okay.
But
this says right, but and this is a dumb thing to disagree on, but the term opiate, okay, so
implies getting high.
The term opiate refers only to substances with morphine-like activity that are derived from opium. Substances that bind to opioid receptors but elicit little agonist activity are known as opioid antagonists. So,
right.
My point is that an opioid antagonist is not the same as an opioid.
There's opiates that are semi and full and semi agonists. So like semi meaning like that some are blocking certain receptors, and it's very complex chemistry wise. It's very complex on the brain, but it's just there's the antagonist does not take away from all I'm saying is antagonist doesn't take away from the fact that it doesn't mean it's not an opiate just because it's an antagonist. Blocking.
I disagree. I disagree. I think an opiate antagonist is not an opioid. But
even if it's an opiate that actually creates that actual thing that says like, okay,
it's
I'm
not
an opiate.
If an opiate got inside of your opiate receptors, you would get high. So an opiate antagonist is specifically something different to prevent.
There's synthetic opiates that actually block opioids from entering those receptors.
And now I'll tell you what you might be right about is the whole caffeine because it's weird. All the research I did on the kratom said that it was a weak opiate, but then you told me it's a caffeine or something, and I looked into it, and that's what everything says now. So,
as far as genus, the genus of the plant, it's a member of the coffee family. It does hit on opiate receptors 100%.
But they don't consider it an opiate. And when it first came out, they did, and now they don't.
I'm not
that
sure
could be
what I
because
think
of new
about that.
research.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about whether it's an opiate or not. Because there's so many things that hit on the opiate receptors that aren't generally opioids or opiates.
Like opiate
But,
antagonists.
Yeah. So well, no, because these are being derived from the opiate poppy. Like you can have a plant, so to speak, can have opposite effects.
Buprenorphine does not come from opium.
Okay. But okay, fine. But then we're getting into the opioid part. So so no, I mean, look, okay, fine. We're gonna play who's right and who's wrong. I don't care who's right.
I
And
don't
who's
know.
wrong,
I don't care either.
Yeah. So all I know is, look, even Narcan, who saves people's lives, is still an opiate.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I definitely know for sure. And I'm not a doctor.
I've never seen an opiate that pulls somebody out of an opiate overdose.
There's agonist and antagonist.
It's more of like, if anything, it's more like an upper. It jumps.
No, because
it's like adrenaline.
Rushing. Yeah,
right. It's adrenaline. It boosts your heart. People who come out, people who get Narcan are pissed.
They get angry. Yeah, because they're like,
because their high is gone. It takes their high away. But you're saying it's an opiate.
No, because the opiate, the agonist is like all like, oh, this is great, I'm about to kill you, and then the agonist comes and says, nope, you're fucking alive, and then they get freaked out.
Oh shit, I'm about to die. Sorry.
No, but that's a good thing, but it's also it still doesn't take away from the fact that agonist doesn't mean non-opiate. I mean, there's a reason why they call it opiate agonist and antagonist. And the opiate agonist, there's plenty of them out there in medical literature that will totally wipe away heroin, and especially now it's even tougher. But with the stupid ass, what's the drug that's on the streets now?
Fentanyl.
Yeah, fentanyl. Yeah. Like they're that's still a struggle. Like I myself and other friends, and this is back in the day. This is like a decade ago, but like before it really swept the streets. But like so many shots of Narcan up the nose. Like, okay, they could have given up on us, but they didn't. And then, thank God, we're alive. So there you are. So,
I really didn't want to bring this up, but I've done the research, and you're wrong.
So what am I wrong about?
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah, because I mean, I'm not sitting here claiming I haven't looked at this literature in like several years, but I'm pretty damn sure that even Narcan is an opiate, but it's an opiate agonist that's so strong that it takes you away from it. It just basically absorbs into all the opiates. It just like knocks out all the opiate agonist receptors. It's just like no, get out of here. And that's why these addicts or these people wake up pissed off because they're no longer high. They're in withdrawal, immediate withdrawal, precipitated withdrawal.
I don't even think Narcan is an opiate agonist or antagonist. I think it's something totally different.
No, it's definitely an agonist. I mean, excuse me, antagonist. Oh man, too close of a relation of words. No, it is, yes. But I mean, look, and I would love for you to prove me wrong, and you could educate me. But I'm pretty damn sure.
I mean, I got it pulled up in front of me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just talking. But look, I do know that it's definitely an antagonist. An antagonist. I mean, just think of the root word, anti before, anti against, and then agonist means like it's like attaching, and anti means before. And I know that's when it comes to root words, it makes it weird to understand it, but it's like it means like it says. Basically, it means it wipes it out. It says like, no mas, you're done. We're here. We're blocking all the bullshit, and that's why these people come out, and they get their life saved, and they're all, and it's just, I don't know. And look, I would love to be educated to know that I'm completely wrong, honestly, because I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I mean, it's not really something that matters whether you're right or wrong, but
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. You're right. But I just know that. Well,
now, if you started saying there was 76 genders, we would have a problem.
Yeah. Hey, no, but there's an antagonist of gender. No, there's only two. Only two, motherfucker, two.
What does this move do?
There's technically 3. But the third one is such a small percent. It's like the same percent of people with 6.
What, you mean hermaphrodites?
Yeah.
Intersex.
They still have like a...
The proper metaphor is intersex.
Yeah, and I think it's like the same percent of people that everyone.
But even they present as one or the other. So like, you could be born intersex, but the doctor is still gonna label you either girl or boy. You're gonna have one or the other dominant. It's just the girls will have what's called like enlarged clitoris, and the guys will have and then micro penis, which is where you have like a vagina and a little extra dingling.
Yeah. That's what happened to me.
That's my life story.
The solution. No, I'm kidding.
Yep. Oh no.
Steven, whatever happened to that chick?
Say what?
Whatever happened to that chick you were with her? I mean, you cut ties with her? The Whole Foods chick.
What chick? What chick?
The Whole Foods chick.
Yeah, the one that worked at the co-op or whatever.
Cool. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Come about the girl from England?
Nah, the one that you were fucking from fucking the co-op or whatever you said, remember?
Co-op? I don't understand what you mean by co-op. That's crazy talk.
The fucking grocery store.
Well, no. Well, that didn't work out, thankfully.
The one that you had sex with on the trampoline, on her child's trampoline.
Damn.
What, you don't talk to her anymore?
Only because of you. No.
Good.
No. I got ghosted, thankfully, I think. It was a big mistake. I made a mistake. What? How, man? You're that's fucked up. You're bringing up shit like this.
Well,
And
bro,
we're just online with a bunch of people, and we're gonna be talking some shit. Man,
I'll tell a sad story too if you want. I didn't know that, dude. I don't remember. I just remember you talking about
How
it.
about the girl from fucking Zimbabwe that you were fucking? You know, like what happened with her? I don't know, not Zimbabwe,
No,
but
bro.
yeah, you dealt with a lady.
Zimbabwe chick?
Nah,
No, it's not Zimbabwe. No.
He's talking about
So-
no.
No. I'm talking, I'm not the guy, dude. I don't know. No, the girl from South America, wherever she's from. I don't know, one of those places.
Bro, that's Nom. That's not me.
No. Oh, well, no. You were with somebody that you went to Hawaii with. If you're gonna throw me out in the open, I'm throwing you out in the open.
No,
So
bro,
you
she's
were
from America. She's from like 10 minutes away from my house. What are you talking about?
it was a Trinidad girl. It was someone from Trinidad, right? Yeah, and you were like, "Fuck that bitch." We talked. You said, "Fuck that bitch."
Dude, I've never talked to any girl from Trinidad.
Okay, fine. Well, some fucking bitch from another country. How about that? You said something. Now you're throwing me. You're talking some shit. So it's time for you to
back this up. You're talking about my ex-girlfriend who's from America.
No, but somebody was from somewhere else.
Yeah, now you're talking about. I'm talking to this chick from Thailand.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Thailand.
Yeah, bro.
Are you gonna be a passport, bro?
Yeah, I'm leaving in 2 weeks. I got a visa. I got an apartment. I'm about to just be chilling out there.
Explain passport, bro, to me. Does that mean you go to them, or they come to America to get passports?
I have no idea. I was gonna go anyways, and then I just fucking changed my Tinder location to there and just like started talking to a bunch of chicks. Yeah, I got a good one.
You're on Tinder?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't watch my 10 rules. You didn't watch my 10 rules for men video?
Dude, I don't use Tinder here. Well, yeah, I do. That's a lie, but I don't use it for anything that's like beyond hanging out.
Isn't Tinder for faggots though?
No, you can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know we were on YouTube.
The rest
No,
of the world
that's
got this
Grindr.
shit, so it's kind of like no, that's
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's
Same
okay.
difference.
I promise you, I'm not on.
He's talking
What's it
about
called?
bundle of sticks, YouTube.
Yeah. Sorry, YouTube. I just hit the disavow button.
I disavow bundle of sticks.
Yeah. I'm talking about counting a bunch of sticks and putting them together and throw them in the fire.
A British cigarette.
Yes, that's exactly right. The British cigarette.
No, dude, I'm trying to get you to come, bro. You should come. It's Thailand, not
Yeah.
Trinidad.
Wait a minute. Now this is getting really gay. You want me to go there? Is
Who
what you
wants
mean?
to go to Trinidad?
No. This is what happens when I tell Steven and shit. It's like some fucking story that it's like not exactly what I said. Steven, listen to me, man.
No, I'll go out there, man. But don't
Yeah,
tell me to come there.
Huh?
I'll go out there, sure. Yeah. I'll meet you there. We can hang out.
Yeah, let's go skate, bro. Come out there.
Right on.
You just need a
I'll be
fucking $800 ticket. All you need is $800 and $300 for food, and you're good for a month. You need a ticket, $300.
I got it. All right, let's go.
All right.
You gotta show me all the good skate spots.
Yeah, they got some sick parks out there.
Right on.
Yeah, but I'll be out there in 2 weeks. But you're welcome to come stay with me. I got a fucking
So you're really
Yeah.
going to Thailand?
yeah.
No, this is California you're talking about. Oh, you talking about Thailand?
No, I'm talking about Thailand, bro.
Ugh. No, I'm not going to Thailand, no.
Why are you going to
You can't even-
Thailand?
Bro,
No, I don't want to go out there, man. I thought you were talking about California.
Oh, all right. Well, fucking New Hampshire.
No, I'll wait till you get back from Thailand. Well, I'll go out there with you, but I mean, I don't know.
Alright.
I'm afraid. No, I'll see you out
Is that
there.
part of
Yeah,
China?
maybe. No,
Part of China?
no.
I don't know where Thailand is.
Oh no, bro. It's a country in Southeast
I'm not a
Asia.
geometer. A geo.
Yeah, it's
I'm
so nice. Cheap as fuck, like, dude, I've got a condo and a high-rise, one-bedroom condo with like a fucking infinity pool on the roof for $350 a month.
What, in Thailand?
Yeah, bro.
All right, I'm coming there. But
Oh,
it's
nice.
very it's very strict there, right?
Nah, you're thinking about like Singapore. Nah, it's pretty chill.
Oh yeah, you're right. I am. Yeah, my bad. You're right. Exactly. It's
Yeah.
not exactly like that. Yeah, my bad.
Nah,
Because
it's
my
cool.
brother's been to Singapore and like he's like, you can't even spit on the street there. You get a fine or you get like your ass kicked or some shit.
Yeah, they're kind of strict.
Right.
Nah,
I
Thailand
don't
is
know.
sick. We'll see.
So JS, am I still not out of the woods when it comes to me saying that those things are opiate agonist versus agonist or not?
You're never in the woods. I just think you're wrong.
Okay. You do your research, bro. It's obvious to me, but I mean, do your thing, man. I mean, that's not an insult. I'm just saying, like, no, they really are. Just it's there in the literature for sure. Unfortunately, in an unfortunate way, I just know from stupid experience and just learning.
That was some Alex Shen shit. It's in the literature.
Okay.
The white
So you
lady.
are right. You are right that naloxone or Narcan is an opioid antagonist. So you are right about that one.
Right.
I did not know that. That's surprising to me.
That's okay. No, I'm not trying to be like, look at me, I know more. It's not about that.
But I still think you're wrong about the. I don't think an opioid antagonist is an opiate or an opioid.
But you just said it for yourself. An opiate. You don't think an opiate antagonist is an opiate? But
I don't think an opioid antagonist is the same as an opioid, or is the same as an opioid agonist. Those are two different things.
So we're getting hung up on words, though. Because I mean, look,
Okay.
it's in the word that you're saying yourself.
Well, I think well, no. I mean, like he said, a bulletproof vest isn't
Right.
a bullet. I mean,
It
the
has the word
question is,
bullet in it. It prevents the bullets. It's made with the same materials as the bullets, but it's not a bullet.
Yeah, but how they come to these conclusions is the very reason why they come to these conclusions. Like it's because of using these substances to arrive at that.
but
It's
here's the
just-
question. Here's the question. Here's the question to settle that. Is an opiate antagonist made from an opiate? Is it
Opium? No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Whether
Oh.
synthetically or not, it's
Buprenorphine is
still
not made from opium. Morphine, fentanyl, heroin,
synthetic. Yes.
those are all made from opium.
Yeah, but it's a synthetic opioid,
But it's not
which
an opioid.
it helps people get off, or it helps people, with
Yeah, but that kind of settled it. It's not actually an opioid then. It's just replicating an opioid.
Okay, fine. But I mean, from what I've
I'm
read,
not inside. I'm just trying to settle it.
it doesn't matter. Okay, I concede. It doesn't matter. I concede.
I said that a while ago.
All right, you guys win. I'm the stupid one. Yay!
I don't think you're stupid.
What's up, man?
Guys, I have an announcement.
Who is that?
Dredo 101.
Hunter,
Oh, what's up?
Deidre?
Hey. What's up?
I have an announcement. My best friend is officially in labor having a baby.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You at the
So-
hospital or are you on the tracks? You're on tracks right now.
Yeah, I'm on the train.
You going to meet
I'm
her
going
or
home.
going to?
Well, I gotta go home and get my phone charger and get some dog food, and then I'm going back to the hospital. I'm probably gonna be in the hospital all night.
Nice. Well, that's good. Yep. She's having a baby. Hope everything goes well with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's number 3, so she has experience at this, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
She's gonna drop it like it's hot. I don't know. My mom's third, my little brother Joey was the worst. Like, there was like, I don't know, there was an incident and they were freaking out. It turned out okay in the end, but her third was her worst, she said.
Yeah.
But so I don't know if experience makes it easier. But she should be fine. Should be all right. We got prayers.
So I'm on the train, but when I get back, or whenever we get to meet the baby, I'll post pictures
Cool. Nice.
so you can see him. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to jump in and say hi.
Nice. Yeah, well, thanks for the update. That's what's
Absolutely.
up. Cool story. Or good news. Good news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to you guys here later.
All right. Later.
Poor guy. He's gonna have to have a child. Jesus.
It's not his kid.
Oh, it's not.
No.
I see.
I don't
Alright.
think it's his girl. He's at his friend. Yeah, I don't think he has a girlfriend that I know of.
I thought that just meant like they're not married or some shit.
Maybe it is a friend like that.
Good luck.
But if that's the case, I don't know. If that's the case and she's having a baby, then what's going on? I don't think that's the situation.
I see.
Dang, look at these pants. Heavy iron flanchard. What does flanchard mean? Damn, the things are sick. Let's go. Minfilia. Where'd Steven go? Oh, he's on mute.
Steven.
He's trying to Google to find out what a dang opiate receptor.
No. Hold on a second. Give me a second, fellas. I'm not Googling shit. Just give me a minute.
Dan,
Let me
kinda
go for a
wine-
minute.
what kind of wine are you drinking, Steven?
I'm not drinking any wine tonight.
Tell me the truth.
No wine tonight, man. Seriously.
Ah, come on, man. Make me drink by
I'll
myself.
tell you, Steve, I don't care. No vino for me. Por favor. One moment.
I gotta get up and look for something. I got worried for a second there. My roommate gave me $600 in cash, and I had it in this envelope. I picked up the envelope, and the money wasn't in it. And I was like, "Damn, what'd I do with it?" I put it in my sock drawer for some reason.
There you go. I thought you lost your cigarettes.
I lost the.
Homie Jihad, I'm here.
What's up, neighbor?
Uh,
Alright, what, you quit wine?
Huh?
no, I just had to go downstairs and get some grub on.
No, I'm saying though you quit drinking. You're not on the wine no more?
Not tonight. No, I still like wine, yeah. But I'm not drinking any wine tonight, no. Well, I did earlier, I'm not going to lie. But I don't have any left.
I
So,
get a headache off wine.
No, I drink.
And if
I don't like
drink
the
liquor,
bubbles
I
in beer.
go like I'll just keep drinking and drinking and drinking. So I stay
don't
away
like-
from liquor. Wine gives me a headache, so I just stick with the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I've
me,
been on a beer diet for like a month now, dude. Hard liquor's dangerous.
for me, the beer has too many bubbles, and like liquor is too like like hypertension buzz. Like it's just like it's very like it makes me feel like I have hypertension or something. So
Oh man, I haven't looked
I
at chat this whole time. What's up, Lady C Style and Freddie and Raymond?
hello.
Raymond said, "N-word Steve, my homie."
Yeah, I got my crew, yo. What's up, Raymond? Stop being a coward and come and chat with us. No.
Somebody
You
just
just
jumped
got
in.
to
Probably
my
Freddie.
Jay's coming in.
Yeah, man. I was over here schooling these cats over here on this other channel live. He loved me.
What channel?
Martin. His name Martin G. He doing a live show right now. But it's informational. I had to school him and everybody like, I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, police reform. That's what we need.
No.
Yeah.
What do you think about this, Freddie?
What kind of reform do you propose?
Every time something happens, we get a little bit closer. We get a little couple more notches under our belt. I'm making a list.
I'm all right. I'm all right with some reform.
You
Reform
understand
isn't
that police
necessarily bad.
have a difficult job.
That's
So
true.
any
It
sort
is
of
a
reason,
difficult job. It
the
is.
engine
It
is
is.
panic fire, and there's all kinds of
I know,
reasons.
it's tough. It's tough. We got to make it better, though. We can't never stop making it better.
But at least you're saying reform and not
like,
defunding.
Can we have a say so? Like, don't leave it up to professionals. I think, like, we can't.
No,
I mean,
we're not. I'm not doing it myself. I'm making a list of everybody that died and the laws that were created afterwards. So every martyr has their laws in place.
Martyr.
Died.
I don't know if they're martyrs.
Yeah, they died for a reason.
Died to get police reform.
Martyr is dying for your beliefs.
Yeah, police reform. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, but they didn't die.
If police got locked up and justice,
Black Lives Matter, a movement.
George Floyd was a martyr for
say what y'all want to say.
fentanyl addicts.
The police are in jail. Y'all can have your own opinions. Y'all welcome to them.
Hey, what do you think about?
Freddie, it's all the Jews' fault.
It probably is.
Freddie, is an opiate antagonist considered an opiate?
Oh, Lord. Yes.
What do you think, Freddie? Because I say no. He's going to say yes now just because I say no. He's gonna. Steven says yes.
I just look at the literature and I can see. But I mean,
I was just Googling it. I was Googling it. I was Googling.
Google it.
Doesn't matter, man. I mean, obviously you have your heart's in the right place, but I mean, I think when it comes to all that, I know my facts. But I mean, I don't want to say that I do truly know because I mean, I'm willing to be.
You don't think I spent my whole life learning about drugs and doing drugs and going to different?
No, I know. No, that's fair enough. But I don't know how you're arriving at those things, but I'm not saying you're wrong.
You're on a slippery slope. I see you lighting up cigarettes in the house now, laying down your.
Occasionally during a stream, if I'm streaming.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't do it a lot.
That's about a pack a day,
and it's only in my bedroom.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's better than shooting up a bunch of times during the stream, right? Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about anyway? What is that? How is that slipping?
What?
How is that? How is smoking a cigarette slipping?
It's like not putting on your seatbelt.
Nicotinic acid is actually healthy for the brain. Nicotinic acid is good for the brain.
Not making your bed in the morning and doing what you normally do.
I survived 2 rollover accidents that 4 other people died in by not wearing my seatbelt.
No, I'm just saying if you got clean and got a routine of doing things one way and you start letting your reflexes down, you're probably gonna relapse. That's the first sign of not caring.
Why would you wish that on me? That's just hateful.
I'm just telling you the signs. That's the facts.
I'm not gonna relapse.
I used to be somebody's sponsor. I know the little signs and shit.
Hey, Jeff, you don't smoke weed. You don't smoke weed, do you? I mean, no, not the. I'm just curious. If you don't mind me asking, you don't smoke weed, do you, JF?
That's right.
Just curious if you do. Sorry, man. I'm just.
Weed's not a drug, buddy.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's a drug because the white man said it's a drug.
A drug is any chemical compound that alters your state of mind. Caffeine is a drug. Cigarettes are a drug. Nicotine are.
You know what weed does to the psyche? Like it's especially when you're a young man. Like if you're like a very young teen. If you have a proclivity,
same thing secondhand smoke does to
but if you have a proclivity, or if your family,
that was evil. That was evil, C-Sal. He's in a bad mood tonight.
Who?
You.
I wasn't.
She said, "Wow, evil, Freddie."
Mindful. It's mindfulness. You gotta be mindful.
Freddie, I'm doing the same thing I've been doing for years. I smoke a little pot, I drink some beers, and I smoke cigarettes.
Not in the house.
I'm just saying that it is a drug, definitely, and it does, especially for a young woman, it can bring out mental illness, and if you have a proclivity towards that because of for lineage of family, it definitely will get you. Not definitely, but it can.
Yeah, It can. It can.
Right, right. So that's what. But there's nothing wrong with doing it. I did it when I was from like 14 years old or something like that to like my late 20s. I did it every day, and the result is what is in front of you, which is not a very good result. It's the truth.
You
So
need to think positive about yourself, man. You're gonna be a piece of shit your whole life.
yeah. I want to be a piece of shit, Freddie.
If you think
Help me.
you are, you are a piece of shit.
See, this is what I was talking about last night with you, Freddie. We had a good conversation, me, you, and Stubborn One last night. We talked about all sorts of different topics, and then you come in the stream and you're being a dick.
No,
Just
I
off
wasn't.
the rip.
No,
Just
as
off
they think
just off the
No, no.
rip. You're saying I'm
as
gonna
they think that they
relapse
are,
soon,
though.
and he's whatever you just said to Steven.
Yes. Do you not
Oh,
believe
good,
as
man.
you think as you
But-
are? He said
Yeah.
all that drug use in the past is what you see now, and it was just not much. I said if you think like that, that's what you're gonna be. What's wrong with that?
That's kind of true.
No, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
No,
I mean,
JS jumping on my shit like he. I'm
You
in
said
a
he.
bad mood
You
and
said
not.
what was the end of that sentence I picked up? You said he's a piece of shit or something.
yeah,
He
that's where
he
he's wrong.
want to be a piece of shit, and I said, well, you are then, because as you think if you are. He said, I want to be a piece of shit. I said, well, you are a piece of shit. If you want to be as you think if you are.
All right.
You are whoever you say you are in the papers and the bars that you say you are. No. Sorry.
We were who they thought we were. What was that, police? Or not that football coach? We are who they thought we were.
Yeah. That one black coach. They were who we thought they were. We let them off the hook.
Yo, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Your ass. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm meeting some good people.
Yo, Cedric, is that a company shirt you got on? What you got going on your?
I found a laptop, JS.
Oh,
Was it a Mac?
Nope, it's a Samsung.
Don't get a
16. It comes-
Samsung, bro. I told you get an HP or a Dell.
my Samsung.
What's wrong with the Samsung?
You already got it. You already got it, right? You already bought it?
Inside.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this. Is now the fourth person in a row who said, I'm thinking about getting a laptop, Josh. What should I get? And I said, all right, when you're ready and you got the money to spend, come to me. I'll find you the best thing. And then they don't do it.
I told you at first.
I told my roommate Shane. I told you, Freddie. Tommy.
Like HP,
Tommy didn't buy one.
HP sounds generic.
Hewlett Packard
But, you know,
and Dell. Those are American PC companies that founded PCs. You bought a Chinese company that didn't start nothing. They copied our technology. If you want a Samsung TV or a Samsung camera, go for it. But a Samsung laptop?
I think Samsung's Japanese though.
Okay, yeah, same thing.
That's racist.
One's
Yeah.
less communist.
Y'all ain't right.
One's also really big and one's really small. They're quite different, actually.
Instead of the whole box, you got a little profile up there.
Huh?
Up in the corner behind the meeting with the resistance. You got me here. Anyway, this dude trying to tell me, Jesus mentioned Adam and Eve like 5 times up there. Find it. He said, I ain't got my Bible.
You don't even think Jesus is real. You don't believe in Jesus.
But-
Come on, man.
I know. So dumb when he does these things. But
Why
Butch pulled up a verse, and I couldn't find that verse when I just Googled it. And off the top of my head, I don't know.
Jesus is real.
It's not in there. I'll save you some time.
But
Come on.
It's nothing. It's nothing really.
see, I never like. Anyway, what this guy say? This guy said he said it 5 times. He couldn't find it.
He said he ain't have his Bible.
But he's talking about biblical stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got a co-host on there. Can't shut up.
He didn't have Google?
Yeah, Google. You know when people be lying and you catch them in a lie and they don't think you know your shit. That's one of those situations.
Yeah.
That's why people on the show was
Well,
agreeing
so
with
what's
me.
the point?
It ain't no point.
What's
I
the
was
point
like,
with the Adam
yeah,
thing?
yeah, it was a point. It was a point.
With the
They
Adam
was
thing,
talking
what's the
about.
point?
Listen, the point was they was talking about single parent mothers and fathers not being there, and two older men, black older men, older than me, called in and said, these men need to raise their kids, and
Facts.
I was agreeing with that part. But he said something where something I don't know, but it rubbed me the wrong way where I said that that's the no accountability part. You teaching them if they daddy ain't there, that they can act any kind of way, and y'all understand why. I said that's that accountability shit. I said they need to take accountability for themselves, and y'all need to quit believing in that fake religion that tells y'all that y'all born in sin or total depravity. Yeah, and if they think that they evil, they gonna do evil stuff.
Hey, Frederick, do you think, or whether it's Gentiles or Jews or whatever, do you think, as a white man, am I doomed, or do you think that I have a chance in the kingdom of heaven?
You got a chance, buddy.
Okay, cool. That's all I need.
Yeah. Ain't nobody.
Regardless of color, it doesn't matter, right? We all have the opportunity.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But he know if you down here cock blocking, he gonna get to heaven.
Cock
Like,
blocking.
cock blocking.
Oh, by
Yeah,
saying stop.
Wondering about that. No,
Yeah.
no cock blocking involved.
So you couldn't possibly say that the solution could be stop having sex out of wedlock.
No, because you giving them a reason if they daddy decide to leave or get killed to act the bad way. You saying a woman can't raise a child, and then after I was listening for a little while. A woman called in and put her 19-year-old son on the phone that was on auto roll and all this other stuff. And he was like, I'm proof that a single woman, and I got brothers, and we see the difference, and it's poverty for real. And I was like, yeah, it's poverty, all right. That's why I'm starting the amnesty program.
No.
If there's kids out here that got prices on their head, we need to stop the black on black balance. Let me take the prices off their head, relocate them into a hood-based home. We start buying some real estate and getting them out of that state so they don't get killed. Because all they need is a couple thousand probably to save their life. But every week on the news, you see 5 or 10 of them dead for either doing something stupid, robbing somebody, being in on something, running their mouth, snitching. If you can get to them parents and say, look,
Frederick,
some bread, he gonna work it off, bring him over to this state, make him work his labor off, and then you can go on and do what you want to do.
Yo, Frederick, last time we were all talking, you had your car broken into. How did that pan out, if you don't mind me asking? Everything you got it taken care of?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right on. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It took him a whole day. I had my buddy work on in Cowboy, and then after that, I called a locksmith. They didn't come that night, that whole day. And then the next day, they got it by noon. But I had to stay up 2 nights, keeping an eye on it, make sure they ain't come back and try to finish it. But unless they bought it.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Imagine me getting like a decoy car where you could just like set up a camera and be like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, just
I'll
get
mess
them.
my car up inside. Glitter and spray paint. Whatever they do with me.
Yeah. Chop shop.
Right. I ain't no telling. Yep. But no, this computer don't even come out till February 17th, JS.
So then how'd you get it already?
Yeah, the pre-order.
Whatever.
I did take your advice. I went to Amazon.
All right. It was 1,600.
17.
I don't know. HP or Dell. I'd get a refund if I was you, and I'd go get you a HP or Dell for the same price. You're gonna have an American company that is gonna have better customer service. They're gonna have more comprehensive. They come with better. Startup packages when you get the computer preloaded onto it. I'm just saying. But I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's gonna look like I'm on an Obama phone.
Nothing wrong with an Obama phone.
Yeah, what the fuck? What's wrong with the Obama phone?
It's gonna be all digital, pixeled up. What's wrong with his shit? He on Obama phone? He got one of them deals. One of them APs.
And that's your internet speed anyway. Do they even have 2 gigabyte
The free junkie
fiber
phone.
out there in California?
This one's 1 terabyte.
What's your internet? I don't care about your hard drive. That's
Spectrum.
what's the
Hey, Peter.
graphics card? Pull it up.
5G.
Pull it up and share your screen or something. What's the graphics? I want to know the RAM, the graphics card,
On my TV.
and the processor. No, on your computer you just ordered.
How the hell I'm gonna do that if I'm on the phone too? Let me see.
You shrink the Discord.
Wait a minute, I
Find
got
your
you.
order.
I got
I want to know the
you. I
processor,
got you.
the graphics card, and the RAM. And does the keyboard light up?
I know, right? Like yours did. It better shit.
Is it touchscreen?
Yes, it got fingerprint reader and everything.
Touchscreen and fingerprint reader are two different. Everything's had a fingerprint reader since like 1995.
What?
Yo, Jeremy, you were Mike Lindell before. What shall I call you?
Yeah, you call me Mike Lindo. I should change it back, honestly.
You are, yeah. Keep the pillow going, you know.
Yeah. I know
not-
people like that one.
It's not your pillow. It's my pillow.
Our pillow.
He's got slippers now too. They're like $300 a piece.
He
When
knows.
you owe a
He tells me the damn hard drive. This guy don't know what he's talking about. He tells me it's a 1 terabyte hard drive. Is it solid state?
I'm reading it right now, and it just says Galaxy Book 2 Pro with Intel Arc laptop, 1 i7,
i7.
32 gigabytes, 1 terabyte.
Hold on,
12
slow down.
generation.
It's an i7 processor. That's what I got. Okay. 32 gigabytes of RAM.
I guess it's got /1 terabyte.
That could be a dual hard drive. One might be solid state and one might be or that could be your RAM and your hard. That's all it tells you. You spent $1,700 on this. You don't have a more comprehensive thing of what you bought.
Put it on the internet. It only got the damn thing, the product.
It's on Amazon. It'll give you the whole specs. It tells you everything.
It says stock, monthly payments.
Hey, Josh,
All
it's
right.
What's the graphics?
Sorry.
It says Core i7.
Core i7. That was good
Windows.
2 years ago.
You know, not to get back.
Intel Arc A350M.
I don't know. I'm just hoping you didn't pay for a flashy case and a touchscreen.
Don't say that.
Because you're never going to use the touchscreen.
What? Well, I think it come with it, right?
Because i7's what I got in a 2-year-old almost laptop that was $1,000. And that's your processor, so that's important. And then I need to know your graphics card and your RAM. If your RAM is 32 gigs, that's pretty good. I think I have 16, so that's good.
Yeah.
If your
That's
hard
all
drive is
it's telling me.
terabyte, that's also for one. It depends on if it's solid state or if it's a solid state terabyte hard drive. That's pretty sick. but it's probably not.
It probably is for $1,700 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that could be why it's so high. If it has a 1 terabyte solid state drive, that's pretty crazy. And then your graphics card. It'll say NVIDIA or Radeon, and then a number or
SSD. Hold on.
SSD is solid state drive. That's your hard drive. So if it says 1 terabyte SSD drive, that's really good. And that's where you paid for it because it's a really big, really fast hard drive. I didn't even know they made 1 terabyte solid state drives yet. I guess
it said card description dedicated. What's that mean?
I don't know what that means. It doesn't say graphics card. NVIDIA.
Graphic coprocessor. It only says graphic coprocessor. Intel Arc A350M. ARC A350M. Whatever that means.
Yeah, but look, it should say something like Rayon.
No, I think it has a basic Intel graphics card. That's kind of whack.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because that thing he just said, that sounds like the graphics card, but it's just an Intel graphics card. But you're not trying to play video games.
Hell no. Video games.
Child play.
Trying to make some movies.
No,
You
movies.
could have done that for like $800. I thought you were talking about for playing games.
For editing, your RAM is important. So if you have 32 gigs of RAM, that's good. And then, yeah, I mean, I think a graphics card also would be good for editing. A better graphics card.
Better graphics card.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll find out.
It's too late. You already bought it.
Yeah,
You bought it on Amazon. You could fucking send that shit right back, dude.
That's true.
Yeah, you damn right.
I think you got 30 days. You could probably just fuck around with it for a minute and see if you like it, and then if you don't, just ship it back.
That's what I told him. I told him to order something refurbished. You get, if you're spending $1,600, you can get a $2,200 refurbished computer. Test it out for 30 days. Run a diagnostic. You can. Well, you're not computer savvy yet, but you could run a diagnostic on it, and you have 30 days to send it back if it's not what you want.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be perfectly fine. It might have a little scratch on it or something. And then you're getting a $2,200 computer for $1,600.
That's right. Jay's just a hater. I better not. I'll send that motherfucker back. I'm sure there's gonna be some people that's gonna teach me how to use it or try to steal it while I'm going.
You can buy a computer LoJack program.
Yeah, that's what I need. Huh?
I think it's like $40 and then like $10 a month or something. And it tracks. It's like a tracker for your computer. And also you can buy a cable lock that you put into laptops. Have a little weird hole that a lot of people don't know what that hole's for. It's for a cable lock that you can buy for your laptop so you can strap it to a pole or something. I used to do that in the homeless shelter. I'd strap my laptop to I'd get the bunk. They're triple bunks, and there were these window boxes. So if you get the middle bunk where the window was, you have this cubby hole. And I could set my laptop in there and my backpack and block it all off. I had like a little apartment in the homeless shelter.
Yeah, I was buffering. Yeah.
Miggity, 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 Mac Daddy. It's Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac. How are you gonna have two rappers named Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac?
Just like they did and went fucking platinum.
Yeah. Wearing the clothes backwards.
Exactly.
Hey, it's a clever ploy, that's for sure.
Yep. Jermaine Dupri was talking about battling somebody, and they like, you ain't got no hits.
Jermaine Dupri?
Oh,
What he said?
He was gonna play his discography versus somebody else, and
a versus battle.
What you smoking on, Jeff? What you smoking on, Freddie?
Yeah, what's Jermaine Dupri got? He's like in the background of 2 songs.
I want some.
some animal cookies.
Animal cookies. Are you in a state that's legal, or you got it something? No, not. I don't want to.
You police?
No, I'm not. Well, I could be. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. Definitely not. Have fun, man. It's no big deal. I don't care. You don't
I
have to
live
just. You
in
don't have to.
California.
Okay, yeah.
Where you live
Yeah.
at? Northern
I miss
Cali?
the days when it was super illegal, man. Like when it was swag and commercial, and you'd find like the Jamaican red hairs, and you're stoked on that. You're like, holy shit, I'm 15 and I love this stuff.
Freddie.
Sex in your chest.
Hey, Freddie, you in NorCal or Southern Cal?
South Cal.
Okay.
Oh, you're.
Not too South, not San Diego. I'm in LA. The
Okay.
only part that matters in California.
Okay. It's like that.
You made me born. California. Doesn't really
in
know.
LA, you broke.
East Coast, mother. Beep. East Coast, mother. Beep.
Back on the East Coast.
Man, fuck LA.
Jethro ain't got no love for the East Coast.
For real. LA's whack.
Yeah, LA's fun.
Yeah,
I mess with the East Coast. I mess with the East Coast.
that's you damn right you do. Don't mess
Me
with
and
my.
Wes.
No, I'm
Me
just
and
joking. Yeah.
Kentucky.
No, but
You been in
I,
Kentucky?
if I'm not mistaken, I haven't kept up with it. But I think the Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's where I was born, in Philly. So let's get it.
What y'all think about Lamar Jackson?
Who's that?
No,
I think he's a
The
bitch.
guy who passed out. Is that the guy who like fell down on the tarmac?
No, that's DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah, okay.
On the tarmac.
On the tarmac.
Oh, no, my bad. I is
he's
stupid.
only one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't kept up with football or anything.
I find it really hard to believe that this is the first 2 black quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. Didn't Donovan McNabb go to this? Huh?
Randall Cunningham was the quarterback
During the Super Bowl?
During the Super Bowl, probably not.
They said that these 2 guys are the first 2 at the same. But I don't know if they're saying that it's the first time. I have a bad echo from somebody.
If they started one, yeah. If one probably came in as a backup, maybe Randall Cunningham or somebody bullshit like that way back, but
Starters. What about Donovan McNabb? Didn't the Eagles go to the Super Bowl,
baby?
No, but I'm telling y'all, it's a civil war brewing.
What about Mike Vick? The Falcons
Yeah,
never.
yeah. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up, JS, because here's one thing I always will say, like, yeah, he did a bad thing, he hung dogs, whatever, but
No, he fought him.
Whatever. I mean,
He didn't hang dogs. He fought him.
no, okay, fine. But there was all kinds of like charges against him. One thing I will say, he did his time, and McNabb came.
I don't have a problem with Mike Vick.
Yeah, Mike Vick. Yeah, Mike Vick. Yeah. So, McNabb came to him and gave him a good word. I mean, the man did his time. As terrible as he might have been, he did his time, right? Any man that does his time should have there should be some form of redeeming value, regardless of the charges, to some extent, I guess. But he came back and, he was second string, and he actually, even though I don't think there was a Super Bowl involved, but Mike Vick, he did well for them.
Did the Falcons never go to the Super Bowl while Mike Vick was the starting quarterback?
I don't know. You know better than I don't know.
I don't know better than anybody. I don't know a lot about
football. I don't really keep up with.
I'm guessing the answer is no, because
anyway, what I was getting to, if y'all ever seen that movie Any Given Sunday?
Yeah, good
Jamie
movie.
Foxx.
Yep, and
That's Lamar
Robert
Jackson
Downey
for the
Jr.
Baltimore Ravens.
and or not
No, for
Robert
the
Downey
Baltimore
Jr.
Ravens.
Freaking
Jamie
Goodfellas guy.
Robert
Jamie
De Niro.
Foxx, Robert De Niro.
Al
Yeah,
Pacino.
was it Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
I knew it was one of those guys.
You know, it's a really good movie with Jamie Foxx in it. I
Yeah,
think
some
has,
dude gets his eyeball knocked out on the football field.
Oi,
Has that ever
They
really
trying to
happened though?
separate- They trying to
I don't think
separate
that's
the
real,
players
but it
from the
might be.
quarterback. You see what I'm saying? They like if he's holding out for money, and they not blocking for him, so he gets hurt before he signs the contract, and now they're about to trade him for like Aaron Rodgers or some shit. But he done got them from nobody to going to the playoffs almost every year after Flacco fell off. But they offered him 230 and he ain't take it. But Deshaun came into the Eagles and they offered him 250 guaranteed as a rookie. And Lamar done proved himself, so he felt like he was worth more than that. So I don't know what's going on. The people, the salary caps is about to be readjusted because the juice is making all the money and capping them where they can only make so much. So they making so much that they not
Imagine
even gonna let them raise the salary cap.
Jewish football player. Sorry. No.
What'd you say?
No, no. But you know what? When you mentioned Jamie Foxx, you made me think of this movie. You ever see Law Abiding Citizens or whatever?
Sounds
I think with
familiar.
Gerard Butler.
It sounds familiar.
I've probably
Yeah,
seen
it's
it.
actually it takes place in Philadelphia. No, not that it connects in a weird way, but I wasn't even thinking of
Cruise is
Philadelphia.
in it in a cab, making them go everywhere.
No, that's
that dude. Yeah, he kicks some
that's a
ass.
different Jamie Foxx movie. That's called starts with a C.
Yeah, there's a movie where he's like a super mastermind, like kind of I guess CIA dude, and then like he retires and like somebody does a home invasion on his house, and he's like, you better watch out because this guy's getting revenge. He takes 10 years to get revenge for his family.
Yeah.
That movie's badass.
A lot of the prison.
Yeah. He tunnels into prison. Yeah, he's like he has everything set up. But I mean, that's a good movie.
It is.
I like revenge movies like right. Sorry. Yeah, that's terrible. But I guess it was necessary, but not necessarily in the end. But there's another movie too. I love the revenge type movies. What's the other movie?
Payback with Mel Gibson. Anybody remember that movie?
That's the one I might not know of, but there's one movie with another black dude who's there's like a little girl. I think it's Dakota Fanning or whatever. He's like the bodyguard for her in Mexico. What's that?
Man on Fire.
With Denzel Washington? That's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's long. That movie's long. That would be a double VHS tape if we still had those.
Yeah, not no.
That movie's like 3 hours long.
Yeah. No, that's a classic movie. I love movies like that, man. It's like, get him.
Denzel's great. I don't care what nobody says about the Blats. I like Denzel.
No, Denzel's awesome. Training Day's okay, that's why
Training Day's great. John Q is amazing. He's in a lot of movies. I can't think of any off the top right
now. Yeah, that part in Training Day when everyone's all like, he's like, "Come on, motherfuckers, what are you doing?"
Denzel responsible for 23% of the white guilt in America. He acts so good in all his movies. Y'all just like, let's love these blacks. They all right.
Yeah, white guilt. It's amazing.
He's never won a Academy Award.
He did.
I think he's one of those. He's one of those crazy actor, like really good actors that you think of that has never won an Academy Award.
Yeah, he won one for Training Day.
Mm-hmm.
Jadakiss said it. He said, "Why Denzel had to be crooked before he took it."
Hey, Frederick, would you say white guilt is a form of racism if you look deeply enough? Like it's a form of racism? Like feeling sorry is a form of racism, or no?
Nope.
No? So white guilt is a good thing?
Yes.
Guilty for what?
Yeah, he got one for Training Day, but he got one
Oh,
before that for his performance in a war
Glory.
film called Glory in 1989.
Glory's a great movie. Yeah, I didn't know he won for that because he played a small role. Right on,
I
Denzel.
never even heard of
He
that.
wasn't no small
No
Glory.
wonder.
If you haven't seen Glory, that's a great movie, man. It's about the I forgot the battalion or whatever, but it's like all black battalion in World War.
The
Excuse me,
Tuskegee
the Civil
Airmen
War.
or the
Yeah, Civil War, and he
I
kicked
forget.
some ass in the Civil
I
War.
forget the name, but the movie where he was the famous heroin dealer in Harlem's a pretty good one too.
That's Training Day, I think.
No,
no,
not
Training
American
Day is a
Gangster.
cop.
American Gangster.
American
yeah.
Gangsters.
Oh wait a minute.
American
American
Gangsters is a good
Gangster.
movie too.
Oh, Idris Elba is amazing.
See, there's a
Idris.
bunch. There's a bunch. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But all the movies he's in are good.
Right, yeah. Denzel's the man, for sure.
What's the serial killer one? Was it Bone Collector? No, I think Morgan Freeman was in Bone Collector. No, he
Yeah.
was in Bone Collector.
I went through a phase where I didn't see hardly any movies, like late '90s and early 2000s or late 2000s. I barely watched any
Talking
movies,
about the
man.
one that the devil passing through people and he got drugged in the pool.
That one was weird.
Damn, what was the
Have
name
you guys
of that
ever seen
one?
a movie called Fresh? It's called Fresh, and it's like from
Flight.
what I remember, it's a young kid who was
Chef
like,
Claire.
I've seen
yeah,
Fresh.
that was a rat. No, not Finding Forrester, but but yeah, Fresh is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a
Flight
good movie, man.
was an awesome movie.
Right on.
John
What was
Good.
it?
Flight, when he was the pilot that inverted the
Yeah,
plane
that's a great
on
movie.
coke.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
high on
Yeah.
coke and drunk, and he flips the plane over
Yeah,
and
yeah.
saves all those people.
I love at the end where he goes, he's in prison. He goes like, you know what? I never felt so free. You know, he just he came to realization that like he was
Should got
living
an
a.
Oscar for Malcolm X, but white people didn't go see it.
I never saw Malcolm X.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Exactly.
I've seen it.
Just-
Yeah, I love Malcolm
Just
X.
as he's saying white people didn't go see it, I said I never saw Malcolm X.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
go.
you. Yeah.
Is it
I'm
true
glad
that
you
Malcolm
didn't
X was
listen.
shot by
You
a Muslim? Is it true or is that all bullshit CIA weirdness? Like I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but did Malcolm X get
Why?
shot
Why
by
would you
a
not
fellow
want to get into
Muslim?
conspiracy theories? It's
Because I
like
don't really want to indulge in such a thing. I'm not
No.
wearing no tinfoil hat.
it's the coolest
Yeah,
thing.
he was killed by Farrakhan.
All the cool people are
He was
doing
like he was like a fake Muslim. Though. Bro, Nation of Islam
it.
is
It's not
this
real.
shit.
It's not real Muslim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nation of Islam. They say Farrakhan went up in a spaceship to talk
That's
to
bullshit.
talk to facts. That's like what they say. That he
Yeah.
went up and talked to either
Yeah, I mean,
Muhammad or
any man or woman who believes that is retarded. Like, you know, you that's just crazy, and that's an
Fact.
insult to Islam.
Yeah,
mean, I've
no,
read the
Muslim people like hella like hate those fools because they
Yeah.
think that fool from Detroit was like the last prophet, and that's like fucking like the major sin is to like.
The
Whatever.
weird thing about I've
well, it's
talked to a
kind of
few
it's kind of like
Muslims.
Christians and Mormons. Like
Yeah,
Mm.
right.
we're like nah.
The magical man on a cloud. No, that's real. No, but
All that
no.
shit's gonna perish away when people wake up and realize.
Do you guys think collectively? Do you guys think religion is doomed? Like, are we gonna reach a different sort of level of so-called consciousness? Where, I mean, do you think religion's gonna end up being extinct in like let's say 1,000 years, or let's say at least a few hundred years? Do you
No,
think
there's
we'll
always going to
finally-
be religions. The religion just may turn into something that calls itself not religion, like atheism or Scientology or something like that. They're still
Right, right.
religions.
I'm talking about how about the Christian faith? Do you think that'll die out in 1,000 years?
I don't think so because I think it's correct.
I
I
don't
think
think
it's always going to.
Yeah,
It's always.
I agree.
There's always
Go
going to
ahead, I'm
be a big chunk of Christians. The majority of the world's going to be everybody else. Then there'll always be a good third, a good quarter
No,
of the
I
world
almost welcome like
that is
being,
Christian.
I almost welcome being the minority in that sense because it would be very interesting to see like people think that like you know like I would love to be looked at like as like someone that's just like so-called incorrect.
I mean,
Well,
we're not the
meanwhile, I'm
minority because there's religions that like nobody practices that have like 10
Right.
members. They're the minority. But
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about the major religions in society. I mean, I don't want to count atheism, even though that is a religion. But it's when you think about Judaism, Buddha, I guess Buddhism, whatever. But then there's Christianity and
Muslims, Hindus.
Hindu and Judaism. So and it's not about who's going to be on top of anything, but I mean, do you think? I mean, in all respect to all of them, like I would like to think that they should stick around for so long.
I
Do you
think
think
those
any
big
of them
ones,
will be
yeah.
a thing of the past?
No, I think they'll always be around.
Always be around, right?
All
on.
those big
So
ones, and there will always be more and more and more little branches and thousands of new ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about Muslims, like they're like or Islam, that's only been around for the better part of 500 years. Like they're one of the newer ones.
Oh, thousands, but not 500 years.
No, it's been. I think the book.
Wait, really?
I think the Quran was written like 500 years ago. But I mean,
I think Quran was written in 800 AD. So
okay, my
I
mistake
think
then.
I could be wrong with that, but that sounds about right to me. The 8th century. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
6th century.
All I know is they're like so many times.
yeah, 6 to 8 sounds right.
Christianity. Yeah, like they weren't. They're newer compared to Christianity, right?
No, there's only 150, 180 years after Christianity.
But still, they're after, right? So
Yeah. Only because they said
no, it
Jesus
was at least 500 years after Jesus.
Nope, wrong again.
You just said that it happened in the 6th century.
But Christianity didn't come to a religion until 300. It wasn't. They didn't even believe
Okay,
in
but I
none
don't
of
care
that
about
shit.
that. I know when Christ came, they were called Christians. Followers of
No, they
Christ was
wasn't.
Christians in
No,
the
they was
Bible.
called Jews.
I said
No.
thousands, which was
There
stupid.
was no Christians.
The Quran was written 1400 years ago.
Yeah, it was 800, right? Yeah.
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 It
So
says
eight-
it was first revealed in 642 AD. No,
So-
610 AD.
So 800
was-
years after Christ. I'm not saying when quote unquote Christianity was invented and written
exactly.
down, Frey.
200. How many years was that?
I'm talking about Christians, followers of
190,
Christ.
16, and 800. I knew it was close.
I
It's
said
not that
800.
far. 180 years ain't that far. 190 years.
It was 800.
okay.
And if you want to say
Go ahead,
Council of Nicaea is when Christianity quote unquote started, that was in the 3rd century, so that's 500 years. You said 100 something years.
No, you
Yeah,
wrong.
gotcha.
Have any of you guys ever read the Quran, or at least bits and pieces?
I'm reading it right now. I got it right over on my bookshelf with highlighting and everything.
I've read
Cool,
pieces.
cool.
It's very
Yeah,
angry.
It
Quran-
said
the
it started in
Quran is good.
610, JS.
It's like a simplified, angry Bible.
Yeah, it's kind of
Straight up. That's what I'm getting from it so far.
The jihads,
I
man.
said 600 at first. It was 16. All right, now let's do Christianity.
It's very angry. They're very angry at the Jewish people.
Well, they should be. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jews.
But they're just as much angry at
Jesus
the
was
Catholics.
Catholic, so we must love them.
They're angry at the Catholics I don't know. For making Jesus triune. They say they worship a polytheist God, and I agree with that.
I talked to this one Muslim guy, and I don't know. I don't think I've read this far, but apparently he said that Jesus and Muhammad will come down at the end of days. This is according to some Muslim guy I talked to from Pakistan. They said they will both come down, and they will have eyes like lasers to judge people, the living and the dead, whatever, so to speak.
Yeah, they recognize Jesus as a prophet. They get hung up on the Son of God terminology.
Right.
Here's my thing. They're on the
Christians do too, though.
They're on the right track. The book
Takes
is
them out.
a lot like the Bible. It's the right message and all that, but their prophet was a horrible person.
Yeah, but you're gonna get hung up on like, oh, he was like molesting 12-year-olds or something like that. That's what they get mad about Muhammad with, right?
Right. Well, no, but and he wrote that in the book, and he said, "This is what the angel told me in the desert when I fell asleep in the
Right.
desert."
You
And
guys know that Mary,
he
when
wrote
she
his
gave birth to
own
Jesus,
he wrote his
was
own
only
ideas into the book. Hold on. He wrote his own ideas into
sorry.
this book and said that he
You
was
know,
basing
Mary
it
was
off.
only 14 years
Hold,
old when she
hold
had
on,
Jesus.
Steven. I'm not done with the sentence yet.
Sorry.
He wrote
Right.
his own ideas into this book, saying that it was based off the Bible, but it wasn't based off the Bible. It was his own things that he liked to do. Like he liked
Like
to
a
beat on
Mormon.
women. He liked to have multiple wives. Okay, now I'm done.
Yeah, wait,
I'm
but
sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
they have the Quran, which is like I know this for a fact. They have the Quran, which is like the literal word of God, and then they have something else called the Hadiths, which is the book that Muhammad wrote himself about his sort of like personal
Like
ideology.
they told me. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but I
but
don't even
Muhammad
know if
wrote
he.
the Quran though. He just
Well,
says
yeah,
that it
obviously
was.
he wrote both of them, but like,
Yeah.
I mean,
He
whatever.
says
But
that
like,
God wrote the Quran. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But I think the kid thing is in the Hadith. The Hadiths are like he didn't even write the Hadiths. The Hadiths were like orally recognized like the way that he ideologically saw the world or whatever.
But
I know that part.
the polygamy and the beating your wives is in
Yeah,
the
that
Quran.
is in the Quran.
Is
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
Quran.
It's the way it ought to should be. It's the way it
And
should be.
that's what Joseph Smith did too. He rewrote the Bible. It's basically Book of Mormon is basically just the Bible in different words. And he rewrote it, but he included things that he thought was acceptable that wasn't acceptable according to the Bible. And that's what all these different denominations do. They take things they agree with, and then the things they disagree, they take those out. Like some places will speak in tongues, while some churches will say you shouldn't speak in tongues. And they're little. But when you go and rewrite the whole Bible and make it your own religion, that's where it's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what he was doing. I think. I know he didn't see no angel that told him to plagiarize the Bible and change some stuff.
Although I guess
Them with guys, don't blame
they
them
could
for
argue. I guess they could argue like, what about when in the Old Testament, New Testament, when they see angels that prophesize certain things, should we? I mean, should we feel like that's incorrect versus what Muhammad or whatever prophesied?
Man fucked up. When
Yeah, and that would be like
plagiarized
the Mormons' argument is that there was
You
just
can't
another
have more
prophet
than
that
one
came.
religion and have peace on earth. It's inevitable. Once you plagiarize the first concept,
But I
of
feel like
God,
Jesus
and
was the
then
last
somebody
prophet.
else have another God, it's gonna be war. And now there's 5 different religions. It's gonna be war because everybody's morals gonna be placed on their religions. So I don't mind killing off whatever religion to get back to one. That's what my morals say.
Ooh.
I know, man.
Big statement.
he's so
That's
degenerate. He
what
just
God
wants to.
wants because God don't want a bunch of religions. I'm agreeing with y'all. Everybody got it wrong. So you got to get back to the root.
Yeah, but you're working on
That's
the
the only way.
no, but no. But you're working on but you're working on the present day. You're working on the fucking on the ideology that you're right and everybody else is wrong.
Oh,
Though.
I'm saying it's the oldest, and we're going back to the oldest. If you can prove an older one, I'll follow.
Oldest
Concept of God. Period. Before y'all separated them and caused confusion with multiple religions, there's only one God.
Please tell me this isn't the pyramid thing. Is
Yeah,
this the Egypt thing?
It's Mayan. He does the Maya Egyptian stuff.
Oh,
Damn, bro. If you gotta kill everybody that if you gotta kill everybody that don't believe that, you're gonna fucking be a big lonely dude on earth.
This is gonna be the biggest genocide ever.
Yeah, bro.
They'll change to this religion before they'll get killed. They'll see what's happening. They'll want to commit suicide for believing a lie.
So you want people to convert to your ideology through fear of death?
No, they're gonna do it by facts and science on its own. We're gonna manifest our own new kingdom
And if they
And
don't,
it's
you'll
gonna
just
turn
kill
around
them.
starting in Africa. It's already started.
Freddie, you're gonna
If you
lose in
look
that
at
war.
like,
We're gonna bring 10
yeah,
plagues upon you, same way they did it in the Old Testament.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
gonna end well.
Moses was using his magic he learned from the pharaohs. What
You
the
need
hell
to
you
just
talking about?
you need to just get
I
on the
would,
winning
lo-
team.
I would love to see you start in Africa. Start in Egypt, a Muslim country. They'll fucking behead your ass in 2 seconds for that shit.
Man, we letting y'all believe in religion and y'all gonna kill yourselves off. Iran gonna bomb Israel. Christians gonna say we got y'all's back. China's gonna say dummies. Drop the bomb from the back door. Y'all gonna panic and rally. Y'all gonna start joining up to the army to go fly over there to get gas. Half y'all won't return. All the white women gonna say, "Oh, we need a savior." We gonna step up like popping our collars like,
Oh
"What's
my
up?
god.
All y'all soldiers at war?
Bro,
They in China? They in Iran?
it's like the most delusional shit I've ever heard in my
Man,
life.
I know.
World War III.
What kind
I'm
of
about to lay this World War pipe in your ass. Generation redo, leapfrog. It's
This-
over.
this is
Checkmate.
never gonna happen.
All right, it's happening now. The Republicans stood fast
Where?
and said we're not rising the debt ceiling. We're gonna shut down the government, and I love it.
Bro, how are you fucking connecting those two things?
They're about to, because we're not giving money to Ukraine no more. That's gonna start the war. Russia's gonna be like, yeah, and Israel's gonna be like, huh? And then Iran gonna be like, yeah. Let's
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with like Egypt religion or whatever you're talking about.
You're doing like the end of the world, the ends of the world cartoon that I showed you. You're doing like that, but instead of with a weird
Draw the
Indian
cartoon
accent,
up
you're doing
later.
it with a black accent.
Yeah, draw the cartoon up later.
So,
Arabs
assuming
in Egypt right now, they don't even acknowledge.
does anybody know what I'm talking about? That
That's
old
why they
Flash
banned
cartoon.
That's why they banned Kevin Hart. He's supposed to do a concert in Egypt in February, and they banned him because he said the ancient Egyptians was black. So now everybody's like, "Yeah, we gonna go against Egypt."
What?
This
Yeah,
is
you
like
ain't heard
this is like Freddie's
Kevin
big
Hart.
thing. This is like when I'm talking about globalists and eugenics and how they're dumbing down the
Yeah,
population.
go ahead on,
He's
man.
talking
Hear
about
you.
how the Egyptians were actually black.
Yeah, that's facts. But listen,
Has anybody ever argued that? Has anybody ever like said no? They.
everybody argues that besides you, JS.
I would just think that everybody kind of always thought the Egyptians were kind of black, a little bit, at least bronze, golden brown.
Nope.
Like Jesus is Semitic. So
You think
I mean, I
you
guess
think
he's
people
sort of
think that Egyptians are white?
Yep, all of them do.
Nobody thinks that. Nobody's ever thought that.
JS, right now they say they don't know who the ancient Egyptians are.
Have you seen the movie The Mummy? The white people, Brendan Fraser is white, Anaxa Mamoon is a brown chick, and then the mummy is a brown guy.
No, JS. Hollywood been portrayed.
At least bronze, golden bronze, olive.
I'm confused. What's this whole
Taylor? Since she played Cleopatra when she was young,
He thinks that we like destroyed the history of the Jews or the Christians destroyed the history of Egypt to make people think, not to keep people from knowing that where the heart of humanity is ancient Egypt, and it's all black people. Black people are the original Egyptians, and they're the pharaohs. Am I right? Is that what?
Listen, they just found another book in a tomb of Neat's husband.
Hold on. Did I sum it up well, Freddie? Was that I didn't want to mischaracterize your argument.
Listen, and it got the Lord's Prayer in it. It got the same Lord's
That
Prayer
means
in
yes, since he's not interrupting
I'm
and saying.
confused about how this is like some sort of white versus black built the pyramids. Like, do you see the people that are there now? It's in between Central Africa and Arabia. Like, they look the same that they probably looked then.
No,
like,
Right, bronze, olive, golden brown.
Oh
yeah.
my God, shut up.
They're not white or black.
Okay, boy, hey, Freddie. If Egypt, what about the other countries next to it? What about Somalia? What about the other countries? Was this black and white back then too?
It was all black, Sudan, all of that.
So where was the border of black? Whatever you consider that to be.
Border of
The
black.
sea, Africa. All of that's Africa. Egypt is in Africa, right?
Yeah, but you know there's
So
like
all of that was all the way up into Israel.
you know you can physically cross that though, right?
You say what?
You know you can physically cross from Africa to Arabia, Saudi Arabia. There's literally like a sea that's a river. Like all you need is a couple of sticks.
Landmarks on there. I know.
You could probably swim across that bitch. You think people didn't go back and forth?
Do you think the Persian Empire and all of these wars that they fought in Egypt was real or fake?
Okay,
Do you
fair
believe in
point.
conquerors? Do you believe in conquerors?
But you're assuming that people from Central Africa migrated to Northern Africa and not assuming the fact that Arabians had already migrated to Northern Africa.
What? No.
Yeah, what you mean
Northern
what?
Arabians, listen, the Nile runs from north to south.
No, not Northern Arabians. I said Northern Africa.
The Northern Africans came from Central Africa. The Nile River flows from upper to lower Egypt. From the
I gotta
middle
go
of
pee.
Africa down towards Egypt.
So
which
so
is
when did
north on
white
the map.
so what you talk about white people for?
The Greeks, they came in and stole all the guys. When they start making the Bible, you know they learned
Oh.
in Egypt. From
Well,
Plato,
then-
Aristotle, all of them philosophers learned in Egypt. You know, why does this always got to be a history lesson, JS?
It sounds like y'all lost. Like
Yeah, and now y'all losing. It's right. You're right.
bruh, I just don't know how you think
That's exactly right.
I just don't know how you think that people from Arabia
No
weren't
problem.
in
No
y-
problem. No
Nah,
conquerors, wars. Yeah. Come on, man. Learn your history. before
Nah,
you try
yeah.
to challenge somebody.
bruh, shut up. You're not talking about history. I'm talking about basic human
This is
like
history.
no, I'm telling you history. Are you trying
No,
to tell
you
me
don't know history.
Are you trying to tell me a country that's literally right next to Arabia, there weren't Arabians there when the pyramids were built?
No, there wasn't.
Really?
Yes.
Only black.
Well, okay, so that is not history.
Black,
'Cause you
though.
Yes,
basically,
that's history.
you'd have to be
Yes,
fucking
that's history.
retarded if that's what
They
you thought.
got DNA on Ramses and these mummies that they dug up that say they was black, Nubian. What are you saying?
Black.
But that's not the
Isn't there
entire
more than
population.
just a color?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't there more than just a color? Like, what does it mean to be black?
They got paintings in the pyramids of the conquerors, invasions when the Arabs tried to keep coming in there, and they had
Well, what's
Ramses
the
in
point
the
of
chariot, they had him by the hair.
Proud of being a color. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
Proud
but
of being
this,
a
but bro,
Shut
this is
up.
literally, bro, this is retarded.
Y'all can cry about it and feel y'all.
No.
Ain't nothing.
This is fucking retarded, bro. Africa is a country made up of different tribes of people, different
No,
people.
it's not.
When you
Africa
say
was
black,
all black.
bro, yeah,
First
but
man came from
but-
Africa.
bro, are you dumb, bro? When you say
You
black,
come from Africa. Did you know that?
no, I don't. You
Yes,
said
do.
black.
You
No,
got
you-
the same
Bro.
chromosome.
I gotta say, no, I want to say something. You're talking about black in the sense you're talking. No, shut up, bro.
You black.
Steven,
you
hold up.
mad.
No, I don't, dude. I don't care about that. You're talking about black in the sense of America. Talking about black, white, this, that. Africa, by saying you're black, like you're not Nubian, bro. Like where are you from? You're probably from Western Africa, like Nigeria or something like that. Like ancestrally, that you're not fucking Egyptian.
You
Like
guessing and I know.
He speaks Wolof.
You guessing and you arguing with somebody that knows.
well, I know the countries that were.
You mad.
All right, where we
Yeah,
from then, bro?
Hey, calm down, fellas. What's it matter? Like, I don't understand when you have to define like
Went to
I'm
the bathroom.
black. Like, what does being black mean, or even white being mean? It's just a
Nothing.
color that is a broad
Pigment
term.
and
Like,
melanin.
it just makes no sense.
The amount of
I don't
pigment and
think a
melanin
fucking
in your skin based off of
Italian
where
and a
you live.
Swedish person.
I don't
And
really
they
give
have
a
nothing
shit.
to do with each other, and then call them both white. It means
Yep.
nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
white people have more diversity than a lot of blacks. Like, white people have like
Stop it.
tons of
Stop
versions
it.
of being white.
Stop.
It's
Stop.
one or two versions of white, like Irish and English. There's actually, and me, for example, I have like 4 or 5 different white versions of myself. I'm a white mutt. So, I mean, and I think actually, if you want to
I
talk
don't even
about
know where I'm
evolution,
from. I think I'm German.
I'm not talking. Let's take religion aside. Like, I think
Shout out Tyson James. That was a Tyson James line.
Yeah, man. I think when it comes to just evolution in general, I think the more mixed up you are, the better evolved you are. Like if you have several different,
It's just
Yeah,
such an
exactly.
ignorant, like, American perspective.
Your
People in
brand
Africa,
has
people in
problems.
Africa don't give a fuck if you're black, bro. They don't care about that. They care about countries, tribes. Like, he's trying to say it like, oh, the black people build the pyramids. Like, go to Africa, they'll be like, nah, fuck those. Like, dude, nobody
Black
cares.
people built America. 400 years
Oh
of free slave labor.
God.
Yeah, what are you
Oh
talking about?
boy. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I'm more
problem.
American than you are.
I don't know.
I have more generations here than you got generations here.
After
You're
the
an
Civil
immigrant.
War.
You don't know him for sure,
Okay.
Fanny. Come on, man. You don't know him that well.
You're an American like this. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, man, who
ashamed. You should be ashamed.
You don't know
of
him
yourself.
that. You don't know him that well. He could have. I mean, his genetics could have so much more.
I'm
than you.
1064th Native American. Like Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, me and Pocahontas.
You mean Pocahontas? Yeah. Fuck Pocahontas.
Elizabeth Warren. Trump called Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas because she said she was Native American. She got a 23andMe and they said it was 1064th.
It's kind of funny though, bro. I've never met somebody who was actually like one of those "we was kings" kind of meme shit, and it's kind of funny.
And Freddie's one of those. Freddie's even more rare than a black Hebrew Israelite. He's one of the Egyptian guys.
Freddie's been accused of being a black Israelite, but he's not.
He's not. He's different.
Yeah.
I don't have the answers. Hit that button.
I don't have my.
Answers for what?
Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up.
You better watch out, man. Freddie will have you canceled because of you. Come on, relax.
Crazy asses. Go back to school. That's what they don't want taught in Florida.
You ain't got the answers, man.
You ain't got the answers. I've been doing this more than you. You ain't doing the education.
When I was a kid, I
You
hated
ain't got the
Florida. It's such
answers,
a
man.
redneck
I've
state,
been
but I
doing
mean,
this more than you. You
the
ain't been doing
politics
the
aren't so bad.
education.
I don't mind DeSantis. I think
can't-
he has the right idea to some extent when it comes to curriculum in schools. I think he has the right idea.
You can't hear it, Freddie, but I
You
got
ain't
it.
got the answers, man. I've been doing this more than you. You ain't been doing the education.
Because you're black. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all fucked up.
No, I love you, Freddie, man. You're good. You're good. You're awesome.
I know, right? I like y'all too.
Right on.
10 minutes ago, you're gonna kill all of us.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna be here around for it. I'm not gonna be around for it.
He's still praying for my downfall.
It's gonna be 80 years down the road, man. That shit ain't gonna happen.
How you hoping on my down? What's it? Wishing on praying on my downfall?
No, I wasn't praying on your downfall.
What is that from? A rap song or praying on my downfall? That reminds me.
I got clues on you, and I was gonna say something a long time ago, but I was like,
Clues on me? You have clues on me? What does that even mean?
You ain't getting enough. You ain't getting up for time for JS last week. You starting to sleep more late, and you drinking and staying up, not getting enough sleep, losing on your card game. It's showing in your face. I said, I'm gonna beat his ass.
Oh my
I
god.
suspect anything else.
You mean verbally or physically? Because you have to cross some
All right.
straight lines.
Everything you said was kind of true. Because I haven't been working a lot because my boss hasn't been well, and so he gets me the jobs. I've been doing a little work. I'm making sure ends
He
meet.
been isolating y'all. He ain't been.
So all my extra time, he messaged me today. I got to meet him at 10:30 tomorrow morning. I was supposed to meet him at 10:30 this morning, and then he messaged me and said it's not gonna work. I'm just not feeling good.
That was at 11 o'clock. He was tired of waiting on you.
No, I was up at 8 this morning. Then I went back to bed.
Oh, okay. I just checked.
Yo, Mike, you changed
But-
your name.
As far as the card game,
Yeah, I got it back.
Is that my name?
You was hungover.
As far as
I'll
the
change
card
it back
game-
to my name.
he kind of got me there. He kind of got me there.
Yo, Mike, I'm not trying to shoegaze. The music's okay sometimes, but why you got you shoe in the camera, man?
I was kind of
Show me
hungover. I was trying to go to bed early that night, and then I ended up talking to you. I ended up talking
Very
to
nice.
you and Stubborn One till like 1 in the morning, and I had to be up at 7 or 8 in the morning. So I was a little hungover, but I was also playing with a janky deck.
All right, I'll give you a
Janky
pass.
deck? Do you mean like a deck of cards, or do you mean like
Look,
skateboard deck?
if that one game hadn't have gone the way it did, where I didn't know that ruling, I would have been 4-4, and I would have been happy with that record for what I played.
That dude hustled you, man. I swear.
He might have.
Like he know how to play.
Are you
I'm the first Democrat you played tonight.
No, that's a guy I know off Facebook. That was just, we were having fun. But the guy earlier that did that, he did that skill that he wasn't allowed to do, and I didn't catch it, and I gave him the win.
Yeah.
That guy might have hustled me. He may have well known that he wasn't allowed to do that, and he just played like he didn't know. And since I didn't catch it, now I don't want to go like assuming about a person I don't know, but he very well may have hustled me. He may have knew that he couldn't give that card that skill. And since I didn't catch it, I lost the game. Y'all don't know what we're talking about, but
dude trying to turn an unskilled skill.
Yeah, I gave the card. I made the card skill list. I used my skill to make the card skill list, and then he added a skill to it. But you're not allowed to do that, and I didn't know that you couldn't do that. So he won the game.
You know what would be rad? You know what would be rad if in the future, like Freddie could blow some smoke through his, through his audio, and I could breathe it in and get high from his, like a
mellow vision.
No,
that should be in the future one day.
Triggering, I'll quit rolling in camera if y'all really, trying to be in recovery.
No, you're fine. I ain't sweating it. I'm not in recovery.
I got a whole bunch of buddies from Kentucky that's white friends. I stayed in this Beacon house for 6 months, and it's like a sober living. And I ended up being big brother. You gotta do chores, work your way up.
Right.
5-man room to a 3-man room and shit like that. But there was some dudes in there I used to school, argue with, until they figured out I was different. You feel me? But we cool to this day.
That's what's up. Cool.
I got like 50 likes on my Facebook pictures every time I post them from white people, and my friends be like, "Who the fuck are these people?"
They're white people.
Yeah, they all commenting in my posts like they know me and know nobody else know me. They like, Fred, you got more white people in your comments than black. Cause I don't fuck with y'all.
You don't catch hell for that. Like, what's up with these white people? What the? You don't get that, dude.
No, I'll be like,
I'm just
they
kidding.
know what's up. No,
yeah,
man, they talk back. My white friends are black. Norval's different. They got some white people with gold teeth and grew up right down the street. Portland is a white neighborhood right next to the West End, and they got their own gangs. You can't sell dope over there. Them white boys, they go to jail. They fight in the county. Hey, they know what's up. And I was working with a few of them. I actually worked my whole life before I started hustling. I raised my kids first, and then I started hustling after she kidnapped my youngest. But after that, yeah, I hooked up straight up with my white dudes from work. Had clientele that other people in the hood couldn't get. I was under the radar. It was cool. It was cool.
When you say hustling, what do you mean by hustling? Without like incriminating yourself.
Trap or die. Hustling.
Trap house?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Money or drugs? Like trap house is like holding the money, or you don't have to.
I had 3 houses on the same block. One across the street from one another, and 2 houses down. But I sold everything under the sun.
Yeah, that's already giving us a lot of information, but that's cool though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought you were a pimp.
That came with the territory. Everything under the
All
sun.
right, I unlocked a new raid. Let's do it. Let's get in a what's it called?
They come home at night. Other than that, they on 18th where I stayed at. That's the Hostro, 18th Street.
And are you with yourself, or do you have to answer to somebody? If you don't mind me asking.
Right now.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't gotta answer nobody out.
Okay, that's great. Because otherwise, it wouldn't make sense if you're giving up this information if someone else is, because someone else wouldn't be happy about you saying that there's so many houses down and this and that, you know?
Oh, that was my trap. I
Just an
owned everything.
observation,
I was
you know?
independent. I was
Right,
all
right.
independent. I ain't have nobody to talk to about nothing. I ain't have to ask permission. I ain't in no gang.
No,
Mine
right, right.
was its own entity.
Just be careful, man. Because it doesn't matter who it is. Like, some crazy motherfucker could just pop you. Like, you know, you don't want that, man. Just be careful.
Hell no, I ain't never. I got love everywhere I go.
Bust
No,
a
I'm
cap.
sure you do, but it's an unsavory world. So there's
I done
going to be
got raided,
somebody.
went to jail, did my time, came
Right,
out.
right. I'm just saying, like, yeah, you might have love all over the place, but there's, you know, junkies don't get. I mean, there's junkies out there, unfortunately, that are just gonna want to,
I'm in a
you
whole
know,
nother state. I'm in a whole nother state where nobody even know me, and I don't even fuck with nobody. So I'm living my retired life. I'm on the beach. I'm in Hollywood. I'm in Beverly Hills. I'm in Venice. I'm in fucking wherever I want to go.
Right on.
Yeah, I ain't got no responsibilities here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not like I know any better or anything like that. I don't claim to know anything. I'm just saying, like, I mean, and I mean it because I care. Just be careful out there. You'll never know.
He's a fed. He's trying to find a way to get me.
I will find you, and I will get you. No.
Dang, look at this armor. Let's go.
You will get caught one day. You will get caught one day, man, if you keep this up. Just be careful.
Oh, this is sick. And we're about to do a level 35 raid. How about that? Look, I got the full.
You get you, man.
I done did my time, like Mike Vick.
So you don't mind doing more time, man? I'm just saying, be careful, man. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, 'cause it's not like I know any better. I don't know what you're doing. You know, I just want to say, like, you know,
he's not still doing that stuff, allegedly.
Be careful.
Like I'm still doing it.
Claim to do. Because somebody out there will either kill you or you will go to jail again.
He's talking about before.
Unless you're
You don't get
unless
it.
you're informant.
All right. Okay.
If you're an informant, then you might be okay. But eventually they'll still get you, even as an informant.
What the fuck?
Look at this armor. This armor is
my amnesty program. I ain't never took an informant before, but I can relocate you.
No, I'm just saying, if you're an informant, maybe you're protected, but otherwise, just be careful. Is all
Why
I'm saying.
am I not wearing pants?
Be careful. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying, be careful, man, because somebody's out to get you one way or the other.
Man, I got plenty people out to get me. You think I give a fair enough? I got
make sure you carry a gun.
I got Flat Posse out to get me.
Make sure you carry a gun, man. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful.
I don't need no gun. I got a flashlight.
Well, if you can beat them in the head, then that's fine. But somebody, depending on how high level you are, somebody will get you there. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. Well, we can stop this conversation because I don't want to dig too deep. But just be careful.
You're beating, buddy, anyway.
Yeah, I am. So I'm gonna stop. So just be careful out there.
Listen to yourself sometimes.
Say what?
You ever listen to yourself sometimes?
In what sense?
Like, is what you're saying relevant to the conversation? Like I told you, I did that years ago, and you acting like I need to be careful today. Like I let you talk for the last 30 minutes.
Well, then my mistake. I thought you were saying you're still doing your thing now.
Yeah, that's why I said you don't listen to yourself talk or others when they're trying to tell you. Cause me, JS, and your other buddy on the phone try to tell you.
Other buddy?
Yeah. Is that right, y'all?
Then you guys are making it clear. Then, if I'm mistaken, then you're entertaining the conversation. So sorry.
No problem. I just wanted to clear it up. because I really stopped paying attention like a while back when I told you I ain't got nothing to worry about. I explained how I live in California now. I explained how that was a while back, and I did my probation. You still weren't listening to none of that.
Okay.
But hey, I'll keep a pistol on me.
The blicky.
I was thinking about
A
getting my
blicky.
concealed carrying. What not JS? I was talking about getting my concealed weapons permit.
Yeah, now he wants to be like that guy, Two Guns D, on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, sell guns out the back of my trunk with no tags.
He wants to make viral videos of him carrying a car full of guns. Little do they know he's a handgun instructor.
He the one sold me my Glock with the switch on it.
All right, I'm doing a raid. I got a real group of real people here, and I'm the tank, which means I gotta freaking pay attention a little bit.
If you the tank,
Oh, they're gonna hate
you
me.
the cheap one.
They're gonna hate me. I'm already screwing up. Oh, this is funny. I think we're just gonna survive though.
Are those beers stacked up on your couch?
Yeah,
Why ain't they in the refrigerator getting cold?
because they're empty, homie.
That's dirty shit. Man.
The engraving
clear
is
it.
too worn to
Grab a
decipher.
beer and didn't pick one up to throw it away.
I'm gonna
That's
clear it.
lazy
I'm gonna
shit.
clear it, bro. I'll clear it in the morning.
Is that your little brother JS?
I'm
No.
chilling right now, bro. I'm not trying to fucking do housework.
Probably never do. Probably a mom. Bring me a Pop-Tart and some pizza rolls.
I'm in the garage. You think I live in California and pay for myself? Fuck no. Think I
You
pay
live
for
in
my...
California?
Yeah,
What part? North California?
yeah.
That's
916.
why you asked me. What part?
916.
Is that Humboldt County?
Nah, Sacramento.
You ain't no good. You ain't no good to me. You ain't no good to me.
Helm of Might. You obtained the Helm of Might.
You know anybody in Humboldt County?
Yeah, kind of.
That means no.
Humboldt County's far from me, bro. I'm in fucking...
That's why if you know somebody, you be like, yeah, my dog stay in Humboldt. He works for a grower trimming. I'll be
Yeah,
like, that's
I
my
mean,
dog.
back in the... Yeah, nah, not really, now.
Yeah, that ain't what I know what I need to hear. I know what it sounds like when I hear it.
Where you trying to
Other than what
get?
I need to hear.
Where you trying to get?
Nothing. I just know quit beating around the bush.
It depends. If you want to ask me in a private conversation if you're trying to get something, I could tell you, but I'm not about to. You asking me if I know people, it's like, not really, no.
Kind of. I kind of know some people. Maybe. A little bit I know some people.
Bro, that shit is crazy, though. I know this fool that took out, he fucking got loaned $8 million to set up a grow up there. And fucking oh, this fool leaves while I'm fucking telling him something. Alright.
He left.
Ask me a question and then leaves.
Well, shoot. What was the story?
I know this dude who fucking borrowed $8 million to set up a grow up there. And like 1 week before they were gonna harvest it, they got like raided or whatever, and they cut down and burned everything. And this fool's in like some hot water for it. Obviously, because he borrowed $8 million, meaning he doesn't have $8 million. So
Huh.
there you go.
Bam. How did I just die just now? What the? Oh, this is gonna be rough, boys. I gotta actually pay attention for this. Did the Discord cut out?
Nah, I'm here.
Alright. Sorry, I'm in an intense battle in this freaking game. Right
Steven.
now.
Steven.
Steven!
I think he's mad because Freddy got mad. Or, not mad, but... Steven. Well, here we are.
I'm killing some demon thing. And... I died again! What the fuck? I keep yelling in the mic, too. How did I die? Oh man, I died. They're not gonna resurrect me. Oh no. They're all level 37. I'm level 35. I'm the tank. I'm the most important person in the party. You may be unable to re-enter ongoing battles. I had to get resurrected twice already. They're not gonna like me. They're all level 37.
Get out of here.
He was telling you a story and you left.
My phone died. I heard him. I tried to rewind it, but my phone charged up. I heard him. He dude didn't have the 8 million after he set it up or something. I missed it. I don't know.
Nah, it doesn't even matter.
Damn, every
You're not the
freaking...
dude. As long as you wasn't a dude, you don't know how to set up a rope.
Fuck no. I don't borrow shit.
It's legal here. I might start grabbing a couple licenses. You go sit down with a couple bums in your phone, and you buy a medical card in their name and give them a couple dollars, and you go to the next bum and you buy all their medical cards, their rights to grow, and then
That is not how that works.
yeah, it is. As long as you got their medical card, you growing their weed for them. They don't even want it back. You gotta pay the $100, and they can grow up to like.
No, you have to become a... So everybody with their card...
You can buy a card.
Oh shit, what are
to
we doing?
Upgrade your card, your medical marijuana card. You upgrade it to a grower status for 150. You can grow up to like 50 to 100 plants, and you start doing it to everybody. You gotta spend like 150 for that membership to grow, and you grab everybody's card and you grow their shit. You buy the rights for them to grow, and as long as you got enough cards for your house to have grow, you can grow it.
Nobody's gonna fucking bust you anyways. Just do it.
I ain't doing it because I ain't got the space.
Bro, that...
Square footage in LA is expensive. It don't cost to grow weed in LA. You gotta grow it somewhere else.
Yeah. that's
You
why
have
they
your
fucking
job
do that
stone?
shit up in Palm Springs, bro.
What does that
Oh,
even
you
mean?
desert.
The secret to growing weed is going to where electricity is cheap. Or going to, if it's outdoor, then yeah, Northern California.
Do you
They
have
in the
your
Mojave.
job stone? What the hell is a job stone?
They halfway from halfway here to Las Vegas in the desert. They'll pull out in that desert and grow. And if the cops come take it, they'll let them take it. But they only have one sheep out there that's gonna get a misdemeanor, and they'll just chop down all the plants and do it again. They ain't even tripping on that shit for real.
No, they tell the growing in like Palm Springs area, like Mojave, because electricity's hella cheap.
Oh, I dropped him too early. My bad.
I don't think it's electricity is cheap. They're using that natural sunlight.
No,
And
they're
they got
not.
those long ass greenhouses.
So I gotta get
greenhouse.
these face rocks to land on these buttons.
Or that's the ones growing it in the houses of Rancho Cucamonga. They
Don't-
are some real gangsters. They like Chinese syndicates or something. But the ones growing it in the natural parks, they Mexicans. That's the cartels going up in the natural parks growing us. But
If you're trying to make money off weed now, you need a lot of money to do it.
yeah. Or you just need a place that ain't got it. You don't need a lot of money. Like I can buy an ounce or a pound here.
I don't know where to go,
Wait,
guys.
somewhere.
Leave me. You leave me.
No, I'm not talking about flipping weed. I'm talking about growing.
Oh, yeah. But no, as long as you got a plan, you can do it. It only takes a couple houses. You get them started from a Cali Connect. You use that money to buy property, build the houses there, and then you just grow the weed from that state, and you ain't got to mail it no more. You already got.
You
your
have to
clientele
become a
built up.
caregiver. So you can have 6 plants, right? But then if you get your caregiver's license, you can take in 6 people's plants into your domicile.
Don't tell me how to run my shit.
It doesn't. You don't just go buy homeless people's weed cards.
A caregiver license is the thing. It's all it is. That's the $150 membership, a caregiver's fee. And then you go buy other people's membership. You taking over they fucking grow. I mean, they rights to their other plants. What are you saying that I'm not?
I don't know. I guess you were kind of saying the same thing, but you just said it a little more ghetto.
No, I didn't. You just read it like you was right, and I wasn't saying the same shit.
Yeah, but how many more do you get per card? How many more plants? 6?
Sometimes it's 6. I don't know. Maybe it's more. It depends in California. I heard it's more than 6.
That sounds like a long hustle, bro.
No, you can get 6 pounds off 6 plants.
Hell no, you can't.
Yes, you can. You can get a pound off each plant.
Nah,
Easy.
bro.
Get the fuck out. You retarded. You don't know how to grow weed.
Okay. You are not about to get a pound off of each plant. That's a
Yeah, what are you talking about? You growing it for 4 years? What are you talking about? 6 pounds off of...
No, you can almost get damn near a pound off a whole. If you... I done did it. I ain't even got...
They don't do it like that. They grow a lot of plants quickly, and they'll get like 3 or 4 ounces off every plant, and they'll grow it in like 2 months. You're not trying to grow a plant for 2 years to get a pound off of it.
It don't even take that long. If you got your hydroponics and your
A
lights
pound?
right,
You're trying to get a pound off of one plant. Are you serious right now?
You got to grow it for a long time.
No, you don't.
Oh shit! There's one more guy.
Bro, you're tripping. Now you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Telling me
Yes,
I
I
don't know.
do. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I done grew weed before.
Hey man, I wish you success, bro. Go hustle those fucking homeless
I got
cards.
We're fighting the last Temple Guardian, guys. We're on another boss fight. Last time I got killed on a boss fight.
Get you 20, 30 plants going, and then cut them all down, and you can.
Oh shit! We're about to die again.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not about to get 30 pounds off of that.
And I know how to go.
Okay.
Heal me. Just heal me. Just heal good. Oh shit! What happened? Why is the music getting all intense?
You're about to die.
This guy's doing something crazy. He's about to blow up or something. Let's interrupt it. What the heck?
Yeah, he's about to swing your way. Turn. Hit him.
These are real people. I'm the lowest level in the group. So I think this is like a level 38, 37, 38 dungeon. I'm only level 35. And these are all real people who are supposed to be keeping me alive right now.
That's fucked up.
Let's interrupt him. Can we interrupt him? How about 4? Let's try that.
But y'all can't talk to each other.
We can if we're in a Discord, but I'm in this Discord. But if like somebody typed in the chat over here, hey, I'm in. Which when you get to the higher level raids and stuff, where you got 20 people and it's like a 3-hour raid and it's very difficult, then you all have to get in the Discord.
What are you over there doing?
Get out of there.
You did not help beat him.
I'm the tank. That means I'm the one who takes all the damage. I stand there and get my ass beat while they stand back and attack him from far away.
Oh, is that what it is?
And then the healer keeps me alive. So we got one person who does healing stuff, and we got two people that just shoot spells that do damage. And then I'm the big warrior guy that goes and holds the attention of the boss, keeps him off of my other guys. That's what it is. I'm a tank. It's nerdy, and I don't really care.
Nerdy.
Nerd! Yep. Nerds run the world, man.
Yeah, right. That kind of talk is why y'all in the shape y'all in. All these betas. Y'all know y'all betas too. Bro, you a beta over there? With your Vans on?
Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers.
Think these are Vans, homie?
I said Converse the first time. The soul
No, you
look
said
extra
Vans the first time.
Those might be some fake Converse. There might be some sketches.
Nah, it's a real chat, bro.
You wearing sketches, my boy? As the white boys say on the internet.
What, the
One
light
of
up
those.
ones? Yeah, I miss those light up shoes, bro. I bought a pair of those if they still had them.
How old are you?
30.
Yeah. Are you what you want to be when you grow up?
Nope. But I might be soon.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know, man. I want to be a police officer.
That's right. Sometimes you gotta go for it.
Nah.
I don't know, man. It'd be too late to join the army. Like they either want you to have some army or a college badge. That's the way to get in.
Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage.
And I am not joining the fucking army. They wouldn't even take me. I got hand tattoos, so don't take me.
Really? They won't take somebody with hand tattoos?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I heard
You
that.
get them removed. If you wanted to go, but I feel you.
How about go get my tattoos removed to join the army? That sounds like the worst trade deal ever.
Ow, I got hit really hard with something and now I'm paralyzed. Is my whole party dropping? No.
Sound like the worst trade deal, huh?
Seals of Judgment. Place which item? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? You obtain the Helm of Might? What am I supposed to do? What do I do?
I know you ain't gonna pick the fruit of knowledge.
Whoa. We got monsters. Pick the truth of knowledge. What are you talking about? Did the Discord cut out? I can't fix it right now. I'm in the middle of this.
Nah, it's still on. Or am I in it?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Something came up and said fruit of knowledge. You didn't pick it.
They're just telling me to. Whoa, we got a boss fight. All right. Boss time. I gotta pay attention. All right, we're gonna hit 6. We're gonna hit 6 to pull him. 7 to hold him. 8 to protect ourselves. 9 to stun him. 3 to defend. 4 to defend. And now we begin our rotation. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3.
Stephen Will.
Oh, they're ads.
Yo.
Oh, we got.
What's up?
Heard you went and took a prayer break.
So I just I went downstairs to the refrigerator and I had a pint of blueberries, and my dumbass they just listened to it, all fell to the floor. So, but anyway, I got myself some food. That's all.
You spilled your blueberries.
I certainly did. And some people will just wash them off, but I'm just like, nope, throw them away.
Oh, this fight is way more involved than all the fights I've been in so far. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know. Are we supposed to kill this thing?
Sorry to hear that.
Am I supposed to kill these things? What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, JS, kill the motherfucker. They're swinging the thing at you.
Ah! There's stuff going on everywhere. What the? What is happening? Just kill him.
Prayer break.
Oh shit! We're on the blue lines. Don't be. We killed him. Okay, that was not that hard. I leveled
Yo,
up.
Frederick,
Did you hear me on the Hank report today?
No, I'll check it out though. I didn't watch it today.
He said, Stormy Daniels, taxpayers paid for Trump to get a blowjob, and Hank hung up on it.
That was cold-blooded.
Yo,
That's exactly what I said to you last night, Freddie. When you, I coached
No, we
you.
were talking about Jamie. You said I gotta come to Jamie like that, not Hank.
Oh
I
yeah,
wasn't calling in on Hank
yeah.
like
You
that.
weren't supposed to say that to Hank. You were supposed to say it to Jamie.
Yeah, I know. But he was rushing me off the phone, and I already told him we're closing the book on the police. I'm tired of your callers talking about how they feel and how he should have did this and shit. The case closed. Police reform's happening. I schooled him real quick. We getting a little closer. And then he was like, white guilt. I don't like that. No way. Chewy. Motherfucker, shut up.
What's
And then-
white guilt? I don't.
That's compassion. That's compassion.
Whatever. Sounds.
I love it. No, it don't. That's what that calls every time a shooting or killing happens. That's what it breeds. White guilt.
Whatever. White guilt is
Even they
what
like,
liberal
come on
women
now.
feel.
That's ridiculous. I heard him crying about it. I'm trying to take up for you cops, but you're not giving me not much to play with here. Come on, fellas. Get your act together. You're killing these niggers. Oops.
Oh.
You know how. Oops.
nah, he's black. YouTube.
That's how they feel.
I know he's black. YouTube. It's okay. He's allowed to say it.
Man, imagine that power.
Wow, that's power.
He's an Egyptian king. They're
Like
taking
white
it
people
out.
would be really serious.
I'm trying to be like somebody else having compassion that actually used the word like that because they was brought up around their awareness. They not.
Are you talking about James? James Hake?
No, I'm just saying when it.
Not now, but yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, earlier I was talking to Hank about the
Yeah.
and Stormy Daniels. He ain't like that. He loves Trump. I wanted to
Well,
get but he ain't gonna be on
That's all
here.
factual. But
I think he might still be on Rumble. I'm not sure about that though.
I think you're right. I'm not 100% either. 'Cause I generally don't go to other platforms. Like I tried the D Live thing once, and I was like, no, fuck this.
I got Odyssey still. I'll check tomorrow and see if he's on Odyssey.
Steven, how the hell did you become a mod of the church?
Huh?
How did I? Just from, I guess, seniority. I mean, I've been watching the show since like 2015 or 16, something like that.
That's when I've been watching.
I've been
going to church. I've been in the church chat every week.
I don't argue with people, or not always. Obviously on here maybe, but it's all well and good fun.
I've been in all their chats for like 5 years now.
Okay, well,
but I kind of I lay low in the live chat.
I'll put it to you this way. I remember I was actually a mod on the JLP Discord, and Hake messaged me. He's like, or sent me an email or whatever, and he's like, hey, I made you a mod, blah blah blah. I don't exactly remember the whole thing. And I could have.
He's about to do that to me. He keeps sending me emails. I think.
See, I think my thing was this:
he's gonna make you a mod. I don't.
You know, I was definitely happy when they came and on the Discord thing, but I had as far as I misplaced or my phone broke or whatever. I don't remember the exact details, but I couldn't sign back into Discord with the two-part verification or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know, just an older guy who's an idiot. So I ended up just joining back up because I couldn't join. I had to do a whole new setup, and I came in there and. But anyway, the only reason. Sorry for the drag this on, but when I found out I was, you know, the so-called wrench on the bond thing, I wasn't told anything about that. I just, you know, was saying, hey everybody, and all of a sudden I saw my name in blue. I was like, whoa, cool. Right. The one thing I will say is, it's a blessing. I mean, it's a blessing, but it's also a curse because, like, you have to deal with like jerk offs that are going to talk, shit to each other and all that stuff. So, and then with YouTube especially, you have to deal with, like they have a certain setup where like the comment can't go through unless you say it's okay. You have to click on okay or whatever. Those aren't exactly the right ways to put it, but you have to basically verify that it's all right, and then even with that though, it's
potentially inappropriate comments are held for review.
Right, exactly, yeah. And it's so crazy because some of the comments that people are doing, because I like freedom of speech. I don't care as long as you're not being disrespectful to like what Jesse's saying or whatever. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll go with it. If two people are arguing,
you don't block my ass.
I never blocked your ass.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember if I did, but if I did, one or two things happened. Either you were out of line or it was an accident. So,
right.
That's awesome.
And I had to create a new account, and then when I told him, he remembered all of a sudden, like,
like you don't already have 20 accounts.
Yeah.
But no, I had to make another one. Well, I just went to another one. You're right. I just went to another one.
Yeah.
Because I had to wait for the screen to come up. I was texting my ass off. And then when the screen came up where you can see the text, and then I was seeing text top of mine and underneath mine, I said, my shit ain't even showing up. I said, oh, hell no. Now I'm about to call in and give it to him. That probably wasn't even the first show I've been doing that. It probably a couple shows I've been thinking I was texting when nobody responding, because I get that a lot. I just keep texting anyway. But you know what I'm saying? I was just like, hold on, he got me blocked. And then he remembered I did say something about 21 Studios when I first found it, because I don't know who told me about it or something.
I told you about it. You knew about that before you even knew about Jesse.
I know, but listen, I wasn't trying to expose you, but I called in on the shit.
But I never said I agreed with it. I always thought that was BS.
But y'all was all in love with him and Jamie. When did you find Jamie? How long you been watching Jamie? JS.
I think I got to Jamie through like Luca and through the FAFO crew.
Oh wait.
So through Luca I found the Lords and the Ladies, and then the Shovel Crew, and then the Fafo Crew. And then through the Fafo Crew, I found Jamie.
I think I know who Jamie is, and not to dox or whatever they call it, but Chaplin.
You can dox. It's not doxing. That's the name of his channel. It's Jamie Chaplin.
So I went in his not on his Discord but on his YouTube channel, and I get why he does it, but it's just a lot of things they talk about. I can't engage when the right wing or whatever engages with like these conspiracies. It's just I don't know. I think it's a waste of time. You know?
The only one he's flat Earth.
Y'all going to the cabal, you sons of.
He doesn't really get.
Anybody can connect the dots if you allow it. A schizophrenia connects all kinds of dots.
Also, he may just be entertaining, like.
Right. And I'm not.
He believed in QAnon and baby cabal.
There is a cabal of demonic people in our government who are doing a lot of stick stuff. That's a fact.
Yeah, what about the Hillary emails where they talk about spirit cooking and all that? That never got discredited. What's up with that?
Spirit cooking.
That's
you never seen that?
Yeah, that's some Aleister Crowley stuff, some satanic stuff.
That was straight out of her fucking email account, and it's like they just let it slide, like never got questioned. Like, alright.
Was she being sarcastic?
Nah, bro, I swear to God, look it up. And she referred. There was some other shit she referred to.
They're
like
promoting
Mexican
it now.
Of like the Taco Bell votes or whatever she said.
You know, I hate this subject, but do you guys know that adrenochrome, the way they say they're getting it to like biting them like vampires, once it reaches oxygen, adrenochrome ceases to exist, but it can be made synthetically in a lab, and it's used in medicine as a matter of fact. But as far as like, you know, eating babies,
that's why they gotta keep the suction tight when they doing abortions. So no air gets in there, it goes straight to the vacuum, and it's airtight.
The conspiracy is they get adrenochrome from the pineal gland, which is activated when you're afraid or when you're dreaming. And so they scare children and they get the best adrenochrome from their pineal gland. I don't know about all that, but I do think that they're doing some demonic rituals. And it may give them some sort of youth, some sort of lifeblood.
You can't withdraw it without it getting to oxygen unless you sticking a needle through a plastic bag that came out of a vacuum from an abortion. Or the baby being.
They do use aborted stem cells in makeup. That's a fact.
They use a lot of fucking aborted pieces. They go straight to the laboratory.
They make billions of dollars off of aborted babies.
Science.
And what's better than an aborted baby is a baby that you do some sort of ritual with. And yeah.
No, I don't know. But that's a missing baby. Once that baby got a birth certificate and somebody's gonna know that baby's missing. Somebody done carry that baby, and somebody like, what happened to that baby? Too many eyes.
I think Q started out based. It started out on point. There is an evil cabal of demonic people in our government, and they're doing a lot of sick stuff involving children and trafficking and just sick stuff in general, eugenics and population control. But then when they started getting into numerology and all these codes and if Trump pauses this many times in a speech, then that's a symbol. That's the number 14, and that translates to this. That's when it started getting crazy.
You know, it's funny. I usually stick to Stephen Will as my YouTube name or whatever on Jesse's show or Hakesville, but every once in a while I'll change it to QAnon is for morons, just because it rhymes.
QAnon is for morons.
Yeah. Not all of it. Originally, it wasn't like that, but it got kind of crazy. A lot of people jumped on the bandwagon.
I think you read this before, Josh, but I actually I said this, but I actually changed my name once because I don't like to do that. I usually stick to my own name, but like I I said I called myself Takashi Snitch 9. Like instead of 6'5", but Takashi.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. Fuck that one.
That's dope.
He should have been. He should have gotten. I don't know.
I changed my name to Pharaoh's Anchors Babies.
I think I've seen that before. You come on GLP or Hake Show?
He was in my chat with that name the other day.
So, yeah, Pharaoh Anchor Babies. I forgot.
Pharaoh's Anchor Baby. What does that even mean?
That means the pharaohs came over here, had kids, and went back, and we the anchor babies. We were stolen from Africa. So we pharaohs anchor babies. We supposed to have our rights back to Egypt, but it's occupied under a new race. So we ain't got a land to go home to in Egypt. So we anchor babies.
Yep.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not from Egypt, homie.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe it with all my heart.
You could believe it to your heart's
Just
content, but
just cause it came from you, you changed my mind. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome, bro.
He got a 23andMe, so this like changed his whole worldview. He was raised Christian, got mad at God, and then he got a 23andMe, found out he's Egyptian. He's like, I'm gonna cling to this.
I wasn't raised the type of Christian my wife was raised. I don't think it would
there's
been the
no
same
way,
problem.
bro. You're not even from close there, bro. One of my good friends is Ethiopian.
You. Tell me where exactly am I from?
one of my good friends is Ethiopian, bro. Trust me, you are not looking like that, bro.
Tell me
You're
exactly
from Western
where I'm
Africa.
from.
You're from Western Africa, homie.
What do they look like? They look like me.
Yeah. You could be from Central Africa. You could be from.
That's because all these years of white supremacy have muddied the waters of his gene pool.
I see. It turned him in from. I see.
Yeah,
It turned him into looking like from the Democratic of Congo, but
lighten
he's really
him up
from
a little
Egypt.
bit.
No, we got slave ancestor. We got white slave owner bloods and blacks. That's why we don't look like the old Africans. We're a new race, like the Italian.
Where's Stubborn one at? He wanted to talk about the Masons.
Like the blacks did with the whites over in Italy.
I don't know a whole lot about the Masons, but
your hypothesis is that you're mixed with white, so that's why you look like you're from the Ivory Coast of Africa.
We're brand new. No, I'm saying we're brand new American because the white man inbred his genes. That's why we got light skin. I could be black and a light skinned baby will still pop up out of me because of our ancestors. You know it, right?
Because some slave owner R-worded his mom or his grandma, great grandma.
Hey, I hope if you have a kid and it pops out white that you have enough respect to realize that that's fucking bullshit. Yo, if your kid comes out white, bro, do that 23andMe.
You better look for the mailman. You better be calling up Robbie.
That don't mean my baby mother couldn't have white in her family. You sound stupid.
Yeah, but you better DNA. You better double check that one, bro.
Yes, do you agree with his logic?
If your baby pops out white, yeah, I think the mailman slipped in there.
Yeah, I'm talking about the light skin colors of black.
With what? With a white woman or with a?
You don't look like that.
No, 2 black people can have 5 kids and one of them will be light skinned.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That is true.
Okay, y'all acting stupid.
No, I know, but
it's a recessive gene. It's not dominant.
Bro, you're equating 2 different things. I've seen you. You don't like. Are you trying to say that you're from Egypt? Are you really trying to say that?
No, I'm waiting on you to tell me exactly where I'm from.
You're not from Egypt.
But you don't know where I'm from. But
I know you're from the Ivory Coast or Central Africa for sure.
You're all these places around Egypt.
I say he's from America. I think he's generational American.
Why is he naming all these places right around Egypt, but not
because, bro, it's fucking common sense. Like, dude, you wouldn't say somebody who's fucking Arab is from Mexico. Like,
you can't say you from here, not 5,000 miles that way. What the fuck are you saying? You from Central Africa, not 5,000 miles that way.
Do you think I'm Mexican? Do I look Mexican to you?
Man, hush.
Exactly.
Mexican.
Man, hush.
The word.
That means you got him.
I can't even see him. He's
Where? Hey, guess where I'm from. Guess like ancestrally where I'm from.
You said you don't know you was a mutt.
I never said that.
Steven said he's a mutt. I said I don't know. I know based off names, German and English. That's all I know.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, nah, Freddie, make a guess, bro. Go for it. Look in my face right now and then make a guess.
European.
Hold on, I haven't even
there
looked
you
at
go.
that.
Yeah, I'm from Northern Europe, bro. And I've seen you, and you're from Central or Western Africa. You're not from Egypt, homie. I hate to break that to you.
Can you run fast?
We can tell what high school you went to. They talk. They cannot allow CR2.
Cause I don't think you're from Egypt, bro. Do you know what people from that region look like? Somalia, Ethiopia.
JS just said he don't think no one debates who the ancient Africans are, but we having a debate on who the ancient.
Yeah,
I just never heard somebody say a white man built the pyramids.
Bro, even after
suntan lotion back then,
they would have been dark as a mug.
Bro, do you realize though that even black people in the region of Northern Africa, like Somalia, Ethiopia, like you understand that you don't like look like that, bro. Like you're from Western or Central Africa.
Explain to you why. Shut
Because the white people, that's your explanation.
Yeah.
Really, bro, that's like a fucking gnarly. That's like a crazy explanation. You were mixed.
Black Americans look like Africans. Why don't Black Americans look like Africans?
No, they do look like Africans. You can totally
tell the difference.
No, you could.
African and a Black American.
Bro, you really can't. You could go to the Congo, bro. Go to the Congo. You will fit right the fuck in. No, I could not tell the difference.
I think all this is dumb. I think pigment and melanin are determined based off where you live in relation to the equator. And so if I went and lived in Africa and I had kids with an African woman, my kid's going to be darker than me. And then their kid is going to be darker than them, and their kid is going to be darker than them because your skin is going to get darker because you're under the sun all day. If I went and lived in Antarctica, and I had kids with an Antarctica woman, my kid is going to be lighter skinned than me and look more like an Eskimo. No, I am making sense. I'm making scientific, undeniable truth sense that that's the way skin color works. That's the way. Freddie, that's how skin color works, dude.
Okay, you're wrong, and here's how.
So what determines the amount of pigment and melanin in your skin, other than your parents and where you live? Please tell me.
All right, you said if I have a kid in Africa, the kid will come out darker than you. Now, if that kid had
if me and a white American woman went to Africa and had kids, and then those kids had kids with white kids, and those eventually their skin would get darker.
No, it don't.
Yeah, that is how it works.
It takes thousands of years for you to get melanin, and not just a few generations.
Yeah, that's called adaptation.
So what you talking about, you having kids and all of that later.
You believe in evolution, so you shouldn't even be disagreeing with this. This is microevolution.
If Mexicans live on the same equator as Africans, why they ain't black?
If Mexicans live on the what? What'd you say?
Because they're mixed with Spanish, dummy.
No, Mexicans are still right there. If they on the same equator as African, why ain't they black? For thousands of years they've been there.
They're dark.
They're not black.
I think there's black people in South Africa. I mean South America.
Traveled over there.
Bro, you do understand that like the entirety of South America and Central America.
They were slaves traveled over there.
You do realize that they got mixed with the conquistadors, right? You do realize that.
If we're talking about more recent history, then yes, it's going to be based off what your parents look like.
Hispanic because they was conquered by Spaniards. is a Mexican.
Yeah,
Hispanic is a Spanish word, and they're not even Spaniards.
What I'm saying is, if I go to
The name
Egypt
don't fit.
1,000 years from now, my kids are gonna look more Egyptian than I do.
So
I read it.
global warming.
So if
There-
black
there
people
was
go
like
to
a-
America, over time their skin's gonna get lighter. Do you not see that happening all around you?
No, I see the same Europeans in Europe.
I see black people getting lighter. You don't look like Ethiopians. You don't look like a dang Nigerian.
because of the way they was bred in America. Nigerians still look like Nigerians.
That's what I just
Black
said though.
people wasn't even taken.
No, it ain't about the where you at on the equator. Them Nigerians could have came here and bred amongst themselves and stayed just as black no matter where they
It does.
located.
America is
White
farther
people
from the
can
equator,
too.
so people don't have to be super dark.
So you
It's
saying
your
the people in
it's
South-
it's your
so you
it's
saying the
your
people that live in Johannesburg, the white
it's
people
like
in
your body's
Johannesburg will be
defense
black.
mechanism against the sun.
Are you saying the white people in Johannesburg will turn black in 1,000 years?
Huh?
Are you? Are you
People
saying
in
the white
Johannesburg?
people in Johannesburg, South Africa, are going to be black in
South
1,000 years?
Africa isn't super close to the equator, so it's not as blazing hot sun.
Yeah.
It's not like you're a desert person or an Egyptian. You're farther from the equator, so they're going to be probably stay lighter. They can stay lighter skinned. Now, if there are people from Ethiopia migrating down to South Africa and they have kids with white people, those are going to be darker kids than.
I
But
know how mixed races.
but
make
every
dark
area
kids.
of
It
the
ain't about
earth,
the sun. It
every
got to do
area
with-
of the earth has a skin color, and it's not relative. Nation does have
That
something
was-
to do with
that
it
was before we
in the
lived
short
houses
term,
and
but in the
cars.
long term,
We
all
live
that
in houses and cars and not affected by the sun like we
in
do
the long
nowadays.
term, all that affects your skin color
It's
is
nothing. No,
where you live on the earth.
no.
That's
you
how
live in houses with
That's
air
what
conditioning.
pigment and
Bruh, are you
melanin is
cra-
for.
Live in houses with air conditioning for what? The last 80 years, bro? He's talking about in a larger picture.
I don't know what he's talking about. Air conditioners.
Yeah,
This fool said.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
fool
but
said.
like, if
No,
we
it's
move
not.
over there and
Nah,
we live outside. Yeah, who lives
No,
outside?
he's not
in the
saying
day?
that. He's really
Nobody
not
lives
saying
outside.
that.
Yeah, he is. He said if I move in, my kids. will
No,
be
you
dark,
literally,
so
bro, you literally just said, nah, it doesn't have nothing to do with the sun. Everybody's got houses and air conditioning. You're talking about for
right
like
now they're not going to evolve.
the
For the-
past 40
Yeah.
years.
I'm saying
This fool's talking about like,
evolution is over with because of housing.
I'm talking about
and
over
cars.
thousands
You're
of
not in the
years.
sun like you used to be. So you're not gonna gain melanin over thousands of years from the sun being and living in houses. We're not the old days. So
I'm
they
just
is
giving
talking about
I'm just
wanting
giving a
kids.
basic biology, 6th grade biology
That's not
class
even- yeah, if you go
explanation
outside,
of how
on the
pigment and melanin works, and
yeah,
that's
if you
what
go live on
determines
the
the
earth
color
like
of your
they
skin.
did,
if
you
you
go
live
live
near
on the
the
earth-
equator, the sun, the UV rays are harsher, so you get darker. Do you
Right.
understand?
Right.
Freddy, you get it?
Y'all slow as hell. Y'all ain't even got no melanin.
Now, other things
trying to
like
talk
maybe
about?
I don't know,
Y'all
like
just came
squinty
out of the
eyes and
cave.
stuff, that could come
Y'all are mankind. We are man.
That could
Y'all
come
are
from
made
your
in our
tribe.
image. That's real
IQ,
talk.
IQ, that could be more,
Yeah, true.
based off your genealogy. But skin color is just about how much sun you get. Like, really, if you really break it down.
It's a mutation.
Is a
A lack of
mutation?
melanin is a mutation. Yes.
No, people don't need melanin if they're in Antarctica.
You reversed. Yeah. Regressed.
That's why, like, Eskimos will be really light skinned, but they'll be fat. They'll be chunky. Even though they don't eat a lot, they'll be chunky. Their body naturally develops this layer, like a whale, like a layer of blubber.
Fat is hereditary. Thyroid and
Hey,
hereditary.
bro, not to interrupt. My phone's not holding its charge. Such a mess. I tried to jump in before, but the phone died on me right when I tried to charge it. I have it plugged against the wall. But I just want to tell you guys, it's always a pleasure. Love you guys. I got to take off. Go ahead, charge, and maybe
All
go
right.
to sleep.
Love you, buddy.
Later, man. I'm gonna be getting
Later
off
on, guys.
soon,
Have a good
off the
night.
stream soon, and jumping out. But I'll talk to you later, Steve.
Later, man.
All right, Steve. See you on
Hey, man.
the next show.
He's that.
Heat up.
Hey, Freddie, you think that because fucking whatever, I don't really know the facts, but like, do you think because Europeans are from Northern Europe, they regressed?
Yeah, they regressed.
From lack of sun, they regressed.
Yeah, they did.
Really? Huh.
Your muscles ain't
And
as fast
like,
twitch.
how are you?
Your muscles ain't as fast twitches than average human.
But how do you measure
As the
that?
average.
Yeah. Wait. What? Wait. What are you measuring the regression by? Like, what do you compare that to?
Physical body.
But you're comparing it to Africa though, like societally. Humanity. So you're saying that Northern Europeans regressed and Africa didn't. Oh, damn.
Facts.
On what? Based on what facts though?
Ice Age.
The Ice Age?
What?
It didn't cover all of Africa. It covered where y'all was at though, and y'all was in a bad situation and y'all regressed. Homosexuality ran rampant because y'all couldn't multiply to feed the kids. Food
Oh,
was
you're
so
blaming
scarce.
the white man for homosexuality now?
No, I'm just saying that's what y'all was doing in y'all culture. It was written.
No, but I'm trying to understand. You say what, like Northern Europeans regress, but I'm trying to understand what you're comparing. Like if you say something regressed, you would compare it to a standard. So like, what is the standard? Like, in what ways? Like technologically, like societally, like what are you trying to compare that to?
Humanity.
Yeah, but I mean, you keep saying that word, but that doesn't.
Humanity? I don't think African people in general are more humane than Americans. I think America has a problem with being too humane. We try to take care of everybody in the world. We try to be the world police. We're funding all these countries. Meanwhile, Africa, they're eating each other. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Humanity.
Africa right now through humanitarian aid, like, or else a bunch of them would die. Like, you know that, right?
Hey, you think Africa's the most humane continent?
I was comparing the regression of whites to the physical of blacks. There's a billion people in the continent.
Hey, and I want you to know, Freddie, if it ever seems like I'm making fun of your African heritage and all this stuff, I really am. But what I want you to do is recognize your American heritage. You're an American, just like me. We're both Americans.
You saying I'm American.
But if you're going to identify with your African heritage, then I'm going to have to point out all the ways that that's not a good idea.
I ain't going to relate to being a slave and act like my culture started in slavery. That ain't right. How was we kidnapped? You got to start way before slavery now.
From a
Western just start with 300 years of slavery, and this is what we're gonna put our pride in, and be like, yeah, we was kidnapped, and they gave us this book, and this Jesus is real.
Who were you kidnapped by?
White man.
Who were you kidnapped by?
The white man.
Bull crap. You really believe that?
You believe it. They kidnapped blacks off the coast of Africa.
You know better than anybody that Middle Eastern and African tribes conquered other African tribes and then sold them to the white man.
No, I don't.
You know that.
I've been doing my homework, JS. That last doorway, they call it down there in South Africa, the door no return, where they used to have nurseries of babies. And once you go out there, they had so many.
Damn, we're almost at level 40.
And like compounds of Africans on it, waiting. They couldn't fill up the boats fast enough.
Hey, guess what? The Chinese conquered Japan. Japan conquered Korea. It's the fucking story of the world, bro.
Wait a minute. It's another conquering happening. Just sit back and watch.
I know. That's why I think this stuff is so like. It's like a waste of time to live your
life like 1,000. to live your life,
right now.
bruh, you're literally gonna live your life about some shit that happened 500 years
I'm
ago.
telling y'all
Right.
now.
And it just depends on how far you want to go back in time. Do you want to go 200 years back? Do you want to go 500 years back? Do you want to go? Freddie wants to go 2,000 years back.
Listen, I'm telling y'all right now that we recognize that we at war and they putting their money together while y'all laughing about some shit. And I'm just talking to y'all. My money's already being invested. I got houses in Kentucky. But while y'all laughing about some shit, they already decided to separate. And y'all ain't gonna see the after effect till it's too late. And then y'all gonna buy in when stock's too high. But alright. Alright.
Lost me.
You said it's gonna take 80 years. I'm gonna be long gone by then, so I'm not worried about all that.
That's right.
Nah, but I don't get why
You
you're
gonna
hung
feel
up.
the pain in your heart when you see your grandbaby come in at 13 years old, gold chain, listening to Chief Keef classic.
That was me,
Why?
man. That was me.
What's wrong with
I was
13 years
listening to.
old.
My
Nah,
parents were like,
it's gonna-
"What
it's
is
gonna
this kid
repeat itself.
doing? Breaking my
It's gonna
D12
repeat itself,
CDs in
but
half?"
y'all's kids is gonna be the ones y'all gonna hate them. Like, this is Freddie. Freddie done got to this little. He said this shit. And
I
your
thought
grandkids,
black
it's
culture was the
inevitable.
coolest, Freddie.
They gonna be the motherfucking hippest ones telling you voted for Trump, granddaddy. Shut the fuck up. Man, where's your check at? You disgraced me. Got me looking bad out here. They know your last name. They know who you voted for. Kids in school
Eat
are
that
laughing at
fucking
me.
kid's ass.
Kids in school are laughing at me, Dad. Throw all this Trump shit out. Stop that shit. We're not racist no more.
My
Nah,
kid
it's
ain't gonna be a
real.
liberal.
It's
My
gonna
kid
be
ain't gonna be
real.
liberal. What are you talking about?
You see all these purple-haired girls, they mothers.
My
rolling
kid
around
acts
in
like a
gray.
liberal. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, just like all them Antifas that's out there, they got parents at home, and they
But,
think just the way
hey,
y'all thought.
How do you figure that though? Because like
Because them Antifa parents out there right now.
nah. But
they
honestly,
fell
like
easier.
at least this year and the net, like bro, the whole left's like whole thing and like whatever the fuck you're talking about, it's all like backfiring. Like you really think that's you really think that's the future? Cause I don't think so.
Give me one
The
thing
whole
that's
ideology.
How about the Velma show? All the woke shows that are crashing and burning, the movies that they're coming out with that are woke, and then Harry Potter comes out, and just because J.K. Rowling said one negative thing about the Transformer community, everybody's buying this game up. This game is the best-selling game almost like in like 10 years, and it's not even releasing. It's not even released yet. It doesn't release till February 10th. It's one of the best-selling games ever, and it's still 10 days before release just because the woke.
You lost me.
Just because it. You say, give me one example. Give me one example, and we're talking about how the woke stuff is wrong, right? So the Velma show comes out, which is a super woke show, and it crashes and burns. But then a show that's a game that is anti-woke is coming out, and it's blowing up, just because it pisses the woke people off.
No, just because Republicans are fucking gamers. That's all that means.
You think there's more Republican gamers than liberal gamers? Is you crazy? You don't know. You know.
I'm not in the game world. But
what do you think? Follow your hearts. Follow your heart.
Listen,
do you think there's more conservative gamers or more Democrat gamers?
I don't judge our agenda backfiring.
I promise you, Freddie. I'm an anomaly. That's why.
But off of Velma and a game, you're gonna judge our whole agenda backfiring.
It's not just Velma. It's not just Velma. How about the Top Gun movie? And then we compare all the other movies that were woke that bombed.
Movies ain't got nothing to do with real life.
That's culture.
Who's the president?
That's culture. That shows what the population thinks and how they.
Red wave? We talking about politics and y'all need to make laws, and y'all talking about movie ratings.
The red wave.
Not winning in politics. Trump's about to go to jail.
Well, Roe v. Wade got overturned.
Bro.
Y'all got a split in the Republican Party.
Roe v. Wade got overturned. So
you almost got him.
Yep. Roe v. Wade got overturned and Trump's running again.
Man,
Cope.
Ready.
Cope,
you really
buddy.
believe this shit? You really think this is gonna work out? You really believe that?
Stormy Daniels just ended Trump's campaign.
Watch when I start doing
Wow.
raids in this game with 20-person groups. I'm gonna have to like change my name because my name on this game is Dreadedconservative. I'm gonna have to like change my name, and I'm gonna have to like not say.
Don't change it. Stay 100.
I will. I'll try. I'll have to find the
So
MAGA.
everybody know who you are.
I'll have to find the
This is
MAGA
what I
crowd in
stood
Final
for.
Fantasy. But
It'll be hard. It'll be hard. People start coming to your stream just to talk shit. They see conservative up there.
there's ERPs in this game, which is erotic role play. So and it's nighttime right now. So if I go to the main city, I can probably find some people who are doing some role play stuff in this game.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's weird. I'm not trying to do that, by the way. I just like doing raids.
Yeah, whatever. We holding you up. You need to get to it.
My my point is, I'm like an anomaly.
Man, whatever. Y'all
There-
gonna spend your life behind that computer and y'all gonna wake up and it's gonna be gone.
Oh, says the guy who just bought it.
Right. Says the guy who's part of the cog in the wheel that is like for all that. What do you that shouldn't be a problem to you. You just got a laptop.
My reason for buying a laptop is to wake up the masses,
Okay.
not the game.
You're gonna be game.
Good.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to game because you won't have a good enough graphics card. What's that like?
I don't want a game. I don't care what it's like. What I
Yeah,
am
but-
gonna do
but-
is
hey, but
wake
you-
up the masses.
Hey, have you noticed that you always seem to be the exception?
Who's the exception?
You. Everything for you is one way, and then for everybody else it's another.
No.
He
Y'all
does.
y'all just ain't figured out my vice yet. Everybody got a vice.
Mm.
Y'all just ain't figured out my vice.
I don't care what your vice is. Why would I be trying to I'm not trying to figure out your vice. What?
He act like I got it figured out and all the answers or something. I'm good in life. My vice is making y'all angry. That's why I do this shit. I'm addicted.
Who's angry, bro?
You?
I'm
Telling
mad.
me what I ain't? How you gonna tell me what I ain't? You don't need
Cause
to-
because it's just facts, bro. If I told you right now I'm thirsty, 'cause if I told you, hey, let me tell you something. If I sit here,
What's
Alright,
up,
I'm
Johnny
gonna
Bender?
I'm gonna let you get it out of you, and then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
It's facts, bro.
If I sit here and tell you I'm Turkish, are you gonna buy that?
Watch out, Johnny Bender. Freddy's here. I don't know if you're gonna like it. We're actually having like a conversation, like grown ups. We're just talking, you know.
Hey, Freddy, I'm Turkish, bro. 100% Turkish right here.
You Turkish.
Okay, yeah, you believe that one?
Why wouldn't I? You lie to me enough times, I won't believe shit you say. But why would I not believe you? You say you Turkish.
Okay, well then, hey, if that's how you live your life, then go for it. But I try to work off of like, just like
Freddie
facts.
believes in subjective truth. Everybody's truth is different, and that's their truth.
Bro, stop playing. That 23andMe shit is not fucking helping you. You're from West Central Africa. Like, come on, bro.
Damn. He's telling me where I'm from.
Yeah.
That ain't what the paper say, bro.
Well, paper's fucking bullshit.
That's what I've been telling him. 23andMe is fake.
Hey, man. Why are you
That
mad?
DNA, I don't even know if DNA is real.
Nah, it's
Why
not.
is he mad, though?
There were people that were getting like, they were like 80% Jewish when they were actually Native American.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this.
TikTokers were crying because they found out that they weren't half black. And all their life they thought they thought they were black. And then they found out they were like, damn.
Hey, but on the plus side, they got your DNA in the FBI database now, so good for you.
Hey, JS.
Yeah, you just mailed in your DNA to somebody.
JS.
You wouldn't tell anybody your social security card, but you're gonna mail a company your DNA.
Yeah, JS, listen. If you was listening, Stephen Will said earlier he wished Christians would be the minority, so he could feel like, he want to be black. All y'all.
I mean, if you consider Freddie, if you think
victim.
about it how I think about it, where it's us against the world, yes, there's 2.2 billion Christians. We're the biggest religion, right? But I don't see it that way. I see it as it's us against the world. So there's 2.2 billion Christians, and then the rest. So we are the minority.
The rest, and you uplift all the kosher people.
We are the minority.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just trying to exist. Like, see, you have an emotional attachment, Freddie, to being an Egyptian. Like,
no,
I'm just telling you the facts that, like, you're not. But for me, that means nothing. I don't see, like, I don't.
You
like,
want to keep denying me.
Even if you were from Egypt, I don't think you're the fucking chosen people. It means nothing to me.
You know what it is, bro. You know exactly what it is.
Bro, I literally don't care.
You just said it out your mouth, and you do care.
No, because that's what you think it means to you.
Hey, bro, I'm from Egypt.
Alright.
That's what I wanted to do.
Salam alaikum. La ilaha illallah.
Just be like, alright.
Yeah. Salam alaikum.
No.
Ain't that easy, JS? And we don't do assalamu alaikum.
You're from America, Freddie.
Am I?
Yep.
What part?
Kentucky. You're a Kentuckian. You're a Kentuckian.
Wrong.
You're multiple generation American.
Wrong.
Well,
and when black people realize that, and when everybody just realizes that, if you were born in America, you're an American, and we all start thinking like Americans, then all this bullcrap goes away.
I agree with you. They need to pay out our reparations.
Oh my God! You don't get reparations in that situation that I just said. You just get
no.
You
Americans.
You already got it through welfare.
Right.
We need our reparations. Thank you, and we can move on.
Freddie.
Let's get it.
Freddie, let's run the transcript real quick though. You told me I was from Africa, so am I the chosen one too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm Egyptian too.
You Go get on your roof. All you gotta do is believe in your heart.
So hold up. The white people didn't build the pyramids, but yet I did because I'm from Africa though. Oh, okay. Oh shit. This is like a full circle, bro. First I was annexed, now I'm back in the club. Alright.
Yeah. We need more white people like you that want to be Egyptians like us.
No, I'm not saying I want to be. You're telling me I am.
You saying you are. That's what I'm saying.
No, you told me I was earlier. You
Freddie
said
wants to be Shaka Zulu. Nah, he wants to be Mansa Musa.
No, you told me earlier that I'm from Africa. I didn't say that. You said that. I'm just running it back. So I'm trying to understand your ideology here. So I'm also Egyptian then too, yeah?
Yeah.
We're all Egyptian. We all came from Egypt.
Lucy. No, South Africa.
We all came from the heart of the earth, right? Downline from the Nile, in between the Tigris and the Euphrates. So we both agree on that, Freddie.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got disconnected in the Ice Age, came back.
The Ice Age didn't reach up to there.
Yeah.
No, the Ice Age reached up to the bottom of Mexico, which is lower than like Africa used to be connected to Mexico through a land bridge of ice during the Ice Age. Facts. Undeniable.
No.
Undeniable truth.
Pangea happened before the Ice Age.
Yes.
The planets broke apart, so they wasn't connected before the Ice Age. True. They
during the Ice Age, they were connected by a land bridge, but it wouldn't matter because whoever was there with Pangea.
What?
Freddie.
Pangea broke the continents apart, right?
Yep. Well, that was slow. They moved over time.
And then the Ice Age cracked, right?
I'm not sure what happened first. Yeah. Was it the flood or... Because what you call the Ice Age, I call the flood.
What? You don't believe in the Ice Age?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, kind of. There was a lot of catastrophe. So there was ice in some places. There was water, which water is ice. It's kind of the same thing.
They got proof that water was
They proved that there was water. Yeah,
Used to
of
be a
course.
lake
Of
right
course, I believe
beside
that.
the
Why would I not
Michigan.
believe in that?
Okay, because they got the name of the lake,
It's almost like
and
there was a giant flood that dried up.
the Michigan Lake adds
It's
up to
kind of like when they find fossils up in mountains. It's kind of like, how
miles.
did the Great Salt Lake get here?
What?
Maybe at one time, a lot more of the world was covered in water. Like if there was a flood and an ice age.
If ice melted, right? Yeah.
But you don't believe in the flood.
No, I don't believe in Noah shit. No.
You don't believe there was a great flood?
It's a great flood every year. They call it the Ark of Noah.
No, I'm talking about a great
talking
flood.
about that's where the story came from. Ark of Noah. Listen to the name of it. And it sounds like the Ark of Noah. But if you research the Ark of Noah.
What?
Yes,
What?
if you research
Damn.
the Ark of Noah, you'll find out there was a flood that happened in the now every year. And it's so similar to the Ark of Noah, right? Yeah, look it up. Google it.
That sounds like some Q stuff. You're doing some Q level investigations, but for a different cause.
It's Kemet.
You're finding some codes and some connections.
No, I'm telling you the truth. Where they plagiarize some shit. You don't
No.
listen. Nah, bro.
No, I appreciate it. It's good research you've done. You found, I've never heard this Akanoa flood in Egypt is similar to the Ark of Noah and the Great Flood.
Oh, it ain't that the world went under. It's just the flood that happens. The water comes out of the fucking mountains of Lower Egypt.
Okay,
and runs down.
But every civilization wrote about a flood or ice age, or whether it be just storms.
They ain't even right about the ice age. Archaeologists can tell you that they got dinosaurs that fucking froze with food in their stomach and shit. You can see how. I'm tired of schooling y'all, man. So.
That's not what happened, but
you're not schooling me on nothing.
They do. They found woolly mammoths and all this shit.
Hey, Freddie, I just want to understand, what is the point though to this whole?
It ain't no point for you. It's over. It's over for y'all's religion.
You don't even know. You don't even.
Ain't no end game. I know you want a happy ending. I ain't got one for you, bro.
Hey, bro. I never said anything about religion. I haven't said nothing about religion since I've been in here. So
you want a point? You want an ending, or what's the point of it? You'll see. Just keep watching. When next Kanye come out, he gonna be prepared with some real knowledge. I'm gonna catch up with him. He gonna be like, I thought I was a Hebrew Israelite. My brother Freddie right here.
The next Kanye is like a 16-year-old kid right now, and
he's lost.
You're almost you're what, 40 something? Like
he's
you're
the same. He's about.
You've been aged out of the rap community, Freddie.
Who would?
You've been aged out of the rap game.
I'm not gonna start rapping. I said I'm gonna holler at Kanye and put him up on the game of who he is.
Well, you gotta move up through the ranks in that your whole life. Or you could be like Nick Fuentes.
What are you talking about?
To meet with Kanye and be like somebody who gets to hang out with Kanye West, like,
no,
you better been in the music business or the fashion business or the entertainment business your entire life. You're a little late to the game.
No, I'm saying I'm right here in LA.
But you know what's crazy is Nick Fuentes has been doing a daily show on the internet for what, 3 years? He's 20 or 4 years. He's 23 years old and he gets to hang out with Kanye. That's pretty crazy. Did you ever think about that?
If I really wanted to have been doing this, I could have been doing it. But I ain't been wanting to do this shit. I ain't even been wanting. My son's been begging me to get on fucking.
I'm just saying, what are you talking about? You're not gonna meet up with Kanye.
I can tweet him my ideas to let him know to do the research.
You know how many people tweet him?
You and every other fucking person.
No, it ain't hard. Once he get the message,
you gotta do something for him to seek you out. You're not gonna.
No, I'm not saying he's gonna seek me out. I'm saying when I send him the message and he do his own research, he's gonna be like, damn. All you gotta do is watch one dude.
Then do it right now. Send him your fucking
Dr. Ray.
babbling ass story.
No, I
about
don't even
Egypt.
tweet. I ain't got a tweet.
I think he's the type of guy that if you disagree with him, he's gonna say, he's not even gonna acknowledge you. Like,
I
He's
ain't
gonna
even
walk
gotta
out
tell
on
him nothing. I'm saying
he's not even gonna read your tweet. What are we even talking about? It's just dumb.
No, I'm saying you acting like I'm trying to hang out with him. I can run into him in traffic and just say, dude, check out
Run
Dr. Ray
into him in traffic.
Yeah,
Like you're about to roll your window down, be like, "Hey, Kanye, fuck it, let me tell you about Egypt, bro."
Yeah.
Oh
That's
man.
easy. Why
Man,
like shit's so hard out here?
bro, you need.
I see.
I'm half your age. Let me tell you something.
I
You
done
need to.
left a restaurant.
You
And
need
I'd have
to,
been in the restaurant with a movie star I didn't even realize was in there.
bro. You need to focus on yourself and give this shit up, bro.
Yeah, what up?
The whole thing that you're talking about, bro. It's crazy.
Y'all
It's like,
retarded. Y'all. See, that's how the devil comes in y'all spirit.
oh shit. Oh fuck.
Y'all ain't got a life or nothing to dream for, so y'all done had. And
What are
lost.
you dreaming
Y'all
for,
only
though?
hope. Y'all
What? No, I'm asking you. I literally asked you, what is the point of all this? And you didn't give me an answer. You just said, you'll see, and then you said some shit about Kanye West.
You gotta collect your heritage. If you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. Sorry. Y'all gonna be like.
That literally means nothing.
Exactly.
This is hilarious. I'm just cracking up.
Dude, wearing toboggan in the house, birds on his couch, got his life together, don't want to know what he be when he grow up.
Toboggan? The fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, a toboggan? Freddie.
You want to tell him what a toboggan is,
It's either a sled or a hat.
Yeah, I know what a toboggan is. I'm talking about what are you looking at?
Tell him what a toboggan is again.
A sled or a hat?
I don't even know what it's about. You're talking about my beanie? What are you talking about? Freddie, are you talking about my beanie?
Yeah, that's called a toboggan.
A toboggan. I'm thinking about like a fucking Nordic sled or something.
He said a sled or a hat 2 times, and you looking around your house, and I said, you said.
Yeah, but that's not. Hey, you live in California. That's not English. You call it a beanie. When you say a toboggan, I'm thinking about like a fucking Eskimo sled.
We don't call them beanies. That's some racist shit.
That's so funny. This joke never dies. Who started this joke? But I've had this conversation with other people before about a toboggan being a sled or a hat.
No, racists and call them beanies because they think that's the name of them.
Who did that? The what? Nah, I just speak English. Nobody would ever say that.
Why are you doing ad hominems, Freddie? Why are you attacking somebody's life?
Yeah, why are you trying to fucking hit me with all this Egypt talk, bro?
He's got a beanie, so what? We might be talking to Kanye's producer right now. You don't even know, Freddie. We're talking to Mike Lindell.
Yeah, it's cold up here, man. I don't live in LA.
You don't even know.
Yeah, all right.
He could be a groiper, and he might know Nick Fuentes, and Nick Fuentes knows Kanye. So you might want to calm down.
I ain't got to talk to Kanye. He'll come around when he see the movement. He'll be a bandwagoner because this movement's going on with or without him. I just want him to quit looking stupid on TV as a black man. It's embarrassing.
As a
claiming to be a Hebrew Israelites and shit. All them Jews and shit's fake. Christians, Catholics believe in a Virgin Mary. That's a psychosis. Y'all say that in Matthew that the wrong that I do, I don't want to do, but I do anyway. The good I do, I don't do. And then it goes into saying,
That's Paul writing about something he's experiencing.
Listen. And then it says
something that every Christian has experienced.
Okay, and then this is what he says.
But that's not like him writing about a teaching of Jesus. That's him writing about something he's.
Here's where they fuck up. They say if you come to Jesus, you will be forgiven.
And what's the next question?
There ain't no question. How can anything be immoral if you can come to God and be forgiven?
If you follow the perfect example of a son of God, you follow what he said.
That means it's not immoral. You can pick and choose what
then
you
will be saved.
No, you can blame it on the flesh and say it was weak and repent and be forgiven. So you can steal, murder, kill, as long as you come to Jesus and say, "I'm sorry."
Yes.
You justified, and the word "justified" comes from just
and you repent.
As I've never done it. That's what.
Oh my gosh, you with these wordplay things.
No,
you're just making these things up. Realize.
No,
I'm a gangster now.
Just as I
realize. You probably say that one too, huh?
That don't break down like justified.
Anyway,
that's actually kind of crazy if that's true. I'm about to look that up. Justified.
Yeah.
Justified. I don't know about that.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's Latin.
Justified. It's not. Yeah.
Kind of. Justified done it. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know if Freddy's the source right now. I'm gonna Google this.
It's not a good source. Anyway, what were we just saying? Because you lost me with the justified thing.
Means, though? Ain't that funny? That's what
justified means. I said you have to repent. You have to repent. So you can't just say I'm a Christian now, but I'm gonna keep on murdering people.
Just as I've never done it. You can do whatever you want to do, just as you've never done it, and be okay.
You're saying justified
it comes from late Latin justificare, make just. It means
just
make
I didn't do it. Yeah.
No, right.
I know.
No, bro.
You can't just say.
No.
It literally
what
means.
Kind of dictionary is that?
What do you mean? What kind of dictionary is it? They could look this up. It means to make just. It's late Latin. It doesn't come from justify care.
Yeah,
that sounds good though.
It does sound good. I almost believe it, but that's not.
Like, it's to make you just after you.
No. No.
Making you just. That's what you're saying. Just
bro, you're literally bro. You're putting modern English words together and trying to make sense.
It just says to make just. What does just mean? We're saying just means the same root word. Just means just. Justified. It's a judging.
You are making an acronym. Justify care.
Like you can't comprehend. That's same as I just said.
Bro, look it up yourself.
You just found.
I'm not coming up. You're saying this. Hey, bro, you're saying it like it's my opinion. Right? I'm actually reading.
You heard like some rapper or some black preacher say that.
Man, shut up.
Justify means justify care.
Shut up. To make just.
He's like, that's a fact. That's gotta be real. Freddie, Albert Einstein said insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. But guess what? That's not actually what insanity means. Just because you heard somebody say a cool expression, because it's catchy. I like that.
It comes from Latin, and the Latin word is just us.
Say it again, JS.
What?
What you just said.
Oh my God. What did I just say?
Oh shit.
I'm having a total brain fart. I'm playing a video game. I'm getting
There's a little fucking quote or something.
Oh, what did I just say? Yeah, it was a little similar thing. Oh, Einstein said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So people now will say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But that's not the definition of insanity. That's
What's
just something.
insanity?
Insanity is hold on. It's not that.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna tell
It's
you.
like mentally unstable or something.
Now y'all saying the same thing.
In the state of being seriously mentally ill, extremely foolish, or irrational. So it is,
Yeah.
what he said made
Yeah.
sense, and it's a good little catchphrase. But yeah, you say it like it's like this is where the word came from, like etymology.
No, I ain't say nothing
like
about that word
like you
insanity.
call her at home.
No, I ain't say nothing about that insanity word.
No, but with your justified, it comes from.
No, because that's how. Yeah, that's how it's used in the Bible. If you read that part of what
It's
Paul
like
said,
it's like when people say Bible means basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's not actually what Bible means. Bible just
I don't
means
be making acronyms out of words. No, I don't.
Bible is
The
just
Ark of Noah is
you
the
kind of
real.
did though. It's
No,
kind
the
of
Ark of Noah and the Ark of Noah you try to say I did is two real things. That's two different real things. See, and then you try to put this one and pin it with that one and
it
act like
wasn't
it
an
happens
acronym,
all the
but it was
time.
a similar thing. It was like a
Get the hell out of here.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
My buddy's phone died. He went and got his phone and said it was Latin. He was saying something. He hung up.
What the hell's the fire sense? This thing.
I be dropping too much knowledge on y'all, man. I need to quit.
I mean, if that's what you're doing, I missed it.
Cause it don't benefit y'all at all. It really don't. And probably hurts y'all feelings.
My feelings
You
aren't
not
hurt.
you from West Africa. The central part of Africa. You're not from Egypt though. The fuck good.
I have no idea where you're from. Well, I do. You're from America. You're from Kentucky. You're damn American.
Quit trying to be from Egypt, man.
You need
Just
to.
be where we from.
You need to just assimilate. Get with the program.
Just be where we from, man. Yeah, assimilate. Get with the program, man. Come on.
I don't want
This
to have to.
indoctrination ain't working for you.
I don't want to have to cast you into the wilderness when I rise up with my kingdom.
Alright. You're gonna be a Shabagoy boy. I'm gonna look over at you like, yeah. Turn off his vibrator phone later.
Josh has the patience of Job. I'm cracking up. This is funny to me. He just called me a Shabo's goy boy. Oh no.
Yeah. What the fuck?
No, the Christians are gonna win.
Yeah, what?
The Christians are gonna win. I'm not gonna be no
What is
Shabo's
that?
goy.
They are diminishing every day. If you look up the Google statistics, y'all fall off every year by like.
I know, because these Egyptians are rising up on us.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're gonna take over too. And then it's gonna be all over.
All right. Lady
I might be
Seastow.
all that.
Lady Seastow said I have the patience of Job.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's tough. It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Who wrote that little meme about Job?
The meme about Job?
Mm-hmm.
Meme about Job. I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody said, "Why was God so mean to Job?" And they said, "Cause he was lazy." Or something like that. You seen it?
So mean to Job because he was lazy. I don't get it.
I said, "Why was God so mean to Job?" And it's like,
I don't get it.
lazy. As soon as I get it,
I don't think he was lazy.
I don't know what they said it.
Maybe he was. I don't know.
Let me check it out. I thought it was in the
We just met a new character named Eileen or Aileen.
Lady
Oh,
C
who
said
she
I'm
is.
coming for that belt. They wouldn't let me play. She hear me?
I don't know. I don't know if she's still in here. But I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. It's 11:30. Yep. I gotta go to bed.
Yep. All right, Jazz. Talk to you later. I thought dude was gonna hop back in. I was gonna tell him we cool.
All right.
We cool if you still listening. All right, bet that.
I'll let him know if I talk to him. See it. All right. Chat. All right. That was wild. It's crazy. I got to level 37. We're almost at level 40. Did another raid in the game. This game is really good. I'm liking it. Getting to where now that I'm just been doing main story quests and no side quests, I'm getting to where the quests are actually getting hard. So I might have to go do some side quests and level up next time I play. But I got some cool armor though. Look at that. With the axe. And a little cat following me around. And a chocobo. Nice. Alright. But I'm going to end the stream. I got to go, guys. I got to go to work tomorrow. So, I got to get to bed. Let me come over here, make this big. Good night, guys. Have a good night. Subscribe. Everybody here is already subscribed, hopefully. Have a good night. Peace.